music tonight. We've got them all. We've got everyone from Taylor Swift to Sabrina Carpenter to Chapel Roan to Abby down there on the field. There you go. I know you're down there. I'm up here in the booth. I'm Graham Neal. I have got my Taylor Swift jersey. I know you're going to be talking about that.
Yeah.
You've got one on as well, Abby.
You betcha, Graham. I really wanted to hear you name more girly pops.
Yeah.
Go for it. Sabrina Carpenter, Taylor Swift, any others?
Charlie XCX.
Charlie XCX. Oh my gosh, I hope. Honestly, my biggest hope is for tonight to hear some 2007, maybe 2008 era, The Fame, Lady Gaga. I want to hear some Just Dance.
Back on the charts again, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What about Alberta's own Tate McRae?
Oh, yes, she's amazing.
Oh, she certainly is, absolutely.
I can do some of her moves, actually.
Yeah. And the one thing, if you're a today female pop star, you save a lot of money on clothes because you don't need many of them.
It's hot on stage. That's what I hear.
That's right.
They don't provide air conditioning for female pop stars.
That's right.
And that's really what I want to bring awareness to tonight is the lack of air conditioning for female pop stars.
I'm going to knot my Taylor Swift jersey up in front tonight. That's a good look. So
yeah, right? I know. Isn't it cute? Well, I got some advice from all the girls here tonight, and there are some absolute cuties. Right now, I'm seeing some in the stands. Yeah, you.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Why didn't you tell me that's what we were wearing tonight? Adorable. Love it. And girl pop music isn't just for the girls. All right? It's for everybody.
That's right. I don't know, Jared, I'm just going to give my cred early. Might show this again. But if you look at the screen, there's a bit of an OG picture. Let's see if we got it. Do we have it? Oh, good. I'm going to tease it, Abby. That's me.
Yes, tease it. Oh, my. Graham, there you are in the flesh.
There's DJ Bradley James. I've never seen a man sweat so hard downloading pop music right now into the computer. So we've got enough for 26 hours in case the game goes extra.
Wow.
We're going to show you a picture later, Abby, and you will be amazed at this picture.
Honestly, I grew up with an iPod, and 26 hours is nothing, okay?
No.
My original iPod could probably hold, oh gosh, like a month's worth of pop music. Not to brag. I'm sure I'm not the only one in that boat. But I honestly, Graham, feel like tonight is the best night of my life. I'm getting married, and I don't think it's going to even match to that because we get to listen to girl pop music and watch baseball.
Oh, yeah. It's like, birth of a child, marriage. This tops it all. You said girly pop. We know we got our fans in that. We heard from them already. You said it's not just for, young females. We're going to hear, some of the Riverhawks. They got quite a playlist as well. So they're in on this girl pop stuff as well. So it's going to be fun. I know I brought my comfortable dancing shoes. I hear Skechers are super in, so I got a new pair of those. I'm going to be hitting the dance floor with all the favorites. So.
All right, we'll see you down here, Graham.
All right.
Or up there, I guess.
All right. Hey, hang on. Wait, Jared. I know what. We'll show something on the screen. Do you want to show that now? Okay. So watch this. So we're celebrating, baseball and girl pop, right?
Yes.
And they actually did a similar thing, copied off of the Edmonton Riverhawks at a Kansas City Royals game. And let's have a look at how that went.
Since it is Pop Star Night here at the K. Kaufman, I need everybody to give a big round of applause. Make some noise for your special guest, Taylor Swift, here to throw out the first ceremonial pick tonight against the Los Angeles Dodgers. There's Taylor. Wow. Taylor, thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
I feel like we should clear the air because I think everybody in this stadium probably did not expect you to come out when they heard the name Taylor Swift. What is your birth-given name?
My birth-given name is Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I assume, Taylor, you probably lived a good portion of your life as just any other normal human being until, 10, 12 years ago, and things probably took a drastic turn. How'd that feel, and what's it like?
It's pretty exciting. I get a lot of positive feedback of you're so beautiful.
Wow, they did not want that Taylor Swift, Abby. So
No, and no offense to that Taylor Swift, but I don't either. But I might want someone in the audience here. Is anyone here named Taylor Swift?
I think I saw Sabrina Carpenter
You
here.
too?
So.
Are you really? Your name is Taylor Swift?
It will be tonight.
Oh, yeah. Love it.
I checked your birth certificate. It actually says Lady Gaga, so don't fall for that as well. So.
There they are, Taylor and Swift.
All right. Well, there you go. Well, why don't you roam the stands? Let's play some pop music, and we'll come back and we'll get this party started a little bit later.
Let's do it. Thanks, Graham.
G
can see.
You've been waiting for it, I'm waiting too. In my imagination, I be all up on you. I know you got that fever for me, 102. And boy, I know I feel the same, my temperature's through the roof. If it's a camera up in here, then it's only you put me when I do. If it's a camera up in here, then I best like I just look on YouTube. Close up your on your mouth and brag about the secret rendezvous. I will hunt you down. My business like a wedding interview. This is private between you and I. Touch my body, put me on the floor, wrestle me around, play with me some more. Touch my body, put me on the bed. I just wanna make you feel like you never did. Touch my body, let me roll my eyes all around your waist. Just a little taste. Touch my body, know you have no curves. Come on, give me what I deserve and touch my. Put me on you like a brand new white tee. I'll hug your body tighter than my favorite jeans. I want you to caress me like a tropical breeze and float away with you in the Caribbean Sea. If it's a camera up in here, then it's only you put me when I do. If it's a camera up in here, then I best like I just look on YouTube. Close up your on your mouth and brag about the secret rendezvous. I will hunt you down. My business like a wedding interview. This is private between you and I. Touch my body, put me on the floor.
Well, we're getting ready for this epic night of Girls Pop celebration. I think it's going to be a brat summer night. That's what I'm going to call it right now.
Nice one, Graham. Yes.
Thank you. You know, I'm pretty familiar. I listen to a lot of Sirius X1 hits pop, so I'm pretty familiar with all the pop. You know, you throw me Addison Rae, Gracie Abrams, I got it all dialed in.
Did you Google those? Good for you, Graham.
No, I used AI. Anyway, let's. I'll show you. I'm gonna prove my pop cred in a minute. But first, I have some pop cred. I actually do. But the Riverhawks. Before we do, let's see how well our Riverhawks players are versed in the world of girl pop. Have a look. We got a little video. Oh, there's a dance right. You know what? Now, I promised you to prove my cred. Have a look at the screen. That's a few years ago. There's me and Britney Spears.
Okay.
That is right. So,
Graham,
it
what
was
a
yeah, absolutely.
Wait, is Britney on the left or on the right?
We went to, it's tough to tell. There I am. Yeah, absolutely. That was just on our way to grad.
That's a deep cut.
All right. So, I know that you have down there.
I'm the star of the TikTok, Graham.
What's that?
I have Mitchell Middlemiss, the star of the TikTok that you just watched of the Riverhawks. He knew every song in that TikTok. He's the resident Riverhawks girl pop genius diva, if you will. And Mitchell, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you so much. And what's, you seem to love those songs. Any favorite artists in particular?
I think anything by Rihanna is pretty good, and Taylor Swift never misses either.
She never does, absolutely. And tonight, do you have a new walk-up song to inspire you for your hits?
I chose Don't Stop the Music by Rihanna.
Wow, that is a deep cut. I used to empty my dishwasher to that album. So very good job. And yesterday you hit a triple, is that right?
Yes, I did.
So what's the secret to those kinds of hits?
You just got to be chill.
Okay, gotta be chill, just like Rihanna says. And wait, does she sing? She definitely sings a song about being chill. Like, don't stop the music. That's pretty much being chill, right? So, Mitchell, what kind of advice would you like to pass on to all of our girl pop fans tonight?
Ooh, just embrace the music, dance, have fun, give energy. We're looking to win the series today, so bring your energy.
Yes, we are. Thank you so much. Let's give a big woo-woo to Mitchell.
Thanks, guys.
All right, thank
you, Mitchell.
Good job. Yeah, he's all fired up. I love it. And Abby, of course, you're doing your dishwater to Beyonce. You really got it all going on.
You know, I wasn't very good at the dishwater. I didn't even learn what it's properly titled. But I do know that Rihanna album. So if only it was raining today.
You tied it all together. And look at this. We got some young pop fans coming in. I love it. So we got a little bit of a show getting set up to get us all in the mood.
Oh, yeah.
Here in a minute. Let me just make sure if everybody's ready. Okay, we're gonna get ready. So stand by. Okay.
Woohoo!
We are on sacred land in Treaty 6 territory. We honor all Indigenous peoples whose ancestors' footsteps first marked this land.
Thousands of years ago,
The Cree, Dene, Stoney,
Saulteaux and Blackfoot people. This is also home to Métis Nation Region 4.
and a large community of Inuit. We now have people arriving here from all over the world.
We all move forward together.
In peace, friendship, and respect.
We work together to build community.
And remember, we're all treaty people.
All right. Well, we're going to ramp up the party. It's Girls Pop Dance Party tonight. Anybody in the mood for a party tonight? Let's hear you. 4 people. All right. I love that. We're going to get that going a little bit further. Yeah, that's fine. On 3, shout out your favorite era. 1, 2, 3. Lavender Haze. There it is. All right. Okay. Now, we're going to turn up the fun. We're celebrate some incredible local performing groups from right here in our community. So please welcome, you can see them on the field. That is the Northern Lights Twirl Team. Northern Lights Twirl Team is a nonprofit baton twirling club based in Spruce Grove, Alberta, Canada, welcoming athletes from Spruce Grove, Stony Plain, St. Albert, Edmonton, and you know what? They'll welcome you as well. They offer a fun and supportive environment for all levels of twirlers, from recreational to elite. So take it away, Northern Lights Twirl Team.
Welcome to the Eras Tour. This has been the most extraordinary experience of my entire life.
I'm the one who understands you. Been here all along.
All right, give it up for Northern Lights Swirl Team.
Wow. I swear I used to do that with my brother's hockey stick when I was young. Not that good, though. That was incredible. Every time I'm here, I learn something new I want to try, Graham.
I see that. Well, you know what? You want to try twirling, you could join the talented girls at their summer pop-up events or girls' camps in Edmonton, Spruce Grove, and Stoney, so giving baton a try. I think maybe some of the players might want to twirl their bats before they come up to bat today as well. Follow them on social media for more information. And you think the entertainment and the fun has stopped? Well, you would be wrong. Up next, the amazing K-pop group Appra City. Appra City is a dance team based in Edmonton, consisting of talented individuals who have a passion for dance and deeply inspired by Korean pop music. You can find them on YouTube. They produce K-pop dance covers and in performances at many different events across the city. Take it away.
Come on. 소원을 말해봐. 네 마음속에 있는 작은 꿈을 말해봐. 다른 팔을 타고 달려봐. 넌 내 옆자리에 앉아. 그저 내 헷갈림 속에 모두 던져. 가슴 벅차 터져버려도 바람결에 날려버려도 지금 이 순간 세상은 너의 것. 그래요 나 사랑해. 언제나 믿어. 꿈도 열정도 다 주고 싶어. 난 그대 소원을 이뤄주고 싶은 행운의 여신. 소원을 말해봐. I'm genie for you. 소원을 말해봐. I'm genie for your wish. 소원을 말해봐. I'm genie for your dream. 내게만 말해봐. I'm genie for your wish.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Baby, 예민하다 난 lately. 너 없이는 매일매일이 yeah. 재미없어 어쩌지. I just want you. Call my phone right now. I just wanna hear your line. 'Cause I know what you like, boy. You're mine. Can't make you like, boy. 내 지난 날들은 눈 뜨면 있는 cool. High boy 너만 원해. High boy 내가 전해. And we can go high.
give it up for all of our amazing performers. And I can tell you with certainty there are no more performers. We don't have anyone else that can perform or dance. So we're just going to wait. What do I see coming out from the Delta Valley patio?
Graham, you've a better vision than me. What do you see?
I think we've got, I think we've got one last performance.
By the legends themselves.
Could be.
They're coming into flight.
Oh, looks like the Mascots, River and Kid.
Junior Jules!
All right, here comes Kid. Uh-oh.
Yeah!
There you go. Kids with a little solo performance.
Go forever. Look at his energy is non-stop, Graham.
All right, give it up for Kid.
Yes,
yeah.
Kid. Woohoo! Now, Graham, is it time for our opening pitch? Our first pitch?
Yes. You know, our fans mean absolutely everything to us. So as we celebrate Girls Pop Night, thought it'd be the perfect chance of something a little special.
Yes, Graham, this is Holly. Yeah. Holly is 13 years old. She's from Morinville, Alberta, and she actually plays softball for the Legal Legends. And she's going to be throwing our first pitch today. Let's go, Holly. Let's hear it, everybody, for Holly.
Oh, there's some heat.
Yes, that was a heater.
All right, let's get ready to play some baseball.
Good job, Holly. And Holly, congratulations. Who's your inspiration? Really quickly, who's your girl pop inspiration?
So hard living with the things you do to me. My dreams are getting so strange. I like to tell you everything I see. Oh, I see a man at the back. As a matter of fact, his eyes are as red as the sun. And the girl in the corner, let no one ignore her, 'cause she thinks she's the passionate one. Oh, yeah, it's like lightning. Everybody was frightening, and the music was soothing, and they all started grooving. And the man at the back said everyone attack, and it turned into a ballroom blitz. And the girl in the corner said, boy, I wonder why it'll turn into a ballroom blitz. Ballroom
your starting lineup for your Edmonton Riverhawks, brought to you by Skip the Depot. At shortstop, number 6, Ryan Phelps. At first base, number 32, Jason Green. At third base, number 35, Trent Lenahan. In right field, number 25, Royce Hale. In left field, number 4, Jackson Fox. At second base, number 5, Anthony Kodama. Catching, number 50, Chavis Consecow. In center field, number 3, Cruz Hernandez. Your designated hitter, number 48, Max Stagg. And the starting pitcher, number 20, Reese Hemmerling. And welcome back our opponents, the Bellingham Bells. Now please rise if you're able and sing the national anthem with Taylor Stevens.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank
Done
you,
by that
Taylor.
young lady tonight, singing out both national anthems, the United States and Canada. And welcome again to Remax Field for the series finale in the midpoint of the homestand here against the Bellingham Bells. It was a 2-hour and 45-minute ball game last night. The Riverhawks sent 38 batters to the plate. They parlayed back-to-back triples into 2 runs in the second inning. They got 3 in the 7th and an unearned run in the 8th and a 2-game skid. Edmonton, John Belmont, now 8-6 on the season. They picked up a full game on Bellingham last night.
And they hope to pick up one more tonight, Alan. They'll have to do it. They got Reese Hammerling going on the mound, sidewinder pitcher. It's going to be interesting to see how he does. He's got some nasty stuff if he's on, and it's very difficult to hit.
All right, let's take a look at the Bellingham Bell lineup as presented by the field manager, Ed Craigs. Brock Sell is the center fielder, and he'll lead things off. Alex Fernandez, the right fielder, hits second. Batting third, doing the catching chores tonight, it's Andrew Lamb. And it'll be Noah Cassie at first base, and he'll bat in the 4-hole tonight. Rob Jacobson, the second baseman. Nate Kirkpatrick, the third baseman. Gavin Long in left field this evening, and he'll bat seventh. Hamden Gillespie is the designated hitter, and bringing up the back, it is Bobby Pierce Jr., the shortstop. And we'll have a right-hander pitching tonight, Miles Chandler for the Bellingham Bells. As John alluded to, we've got a sidewinder, sometimes a submariner pitching tonight, a couple of different arm angles. And on a good day, he'll give you all you need.
He certainly will. He's got some nasty stuff, good slider, pretty good curveball, and a sneaky fastball.
He's out of Beaumont, Alberta, just maybe 10-minute drive southeast of Edmonton. It's French for Beautiful Hill, Beaumont. And he's from Beaumont, a 6'1", 185-pound right-hander. He's a junior out of South Carolina, Upstate University of South Carolina. Hemmerling will make his third start on the season. He's got no appearances in relief. 7 innings, 2 hits. He's pitched shutouts both times around. 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, a perfect ERA, 0.00. And he has no record, no wins or no losses. And the ball game will get underway at 7:10 Mountain Time under really pretty good conditions. It's 22 degrees centigrade. That is 74 degrees Fahrenheit. At the present time, there is no wind. At about 3:30 this afternoon, it didn't look all that good. There was some real juicy skies, clouds overhead, and they have departed for parts unknown, and I don't care as long as they're not here. So it's going to be a good night, weather-wise, for the ball game, and the opening pitch is in there for a called strike. Amon McConney, the ball strike umpire today. The ball is put into play. Slow ground ball to the right. Kadam is up with it. Fires on to the first baseman Green. 4-3 to put out, and there's 1 away. So again, an ERA at 0.00 for Reese Hemmerling. Chavis Hansikau is going to make his first appearance as a Riverhawk behind the plate tonight. Now, he's appeared in 2 road games, but Hansikau will complete the battery. On the corners, Lenahan at third, Green at first, Phelps the shortstop, Kadam at second base. Left to right outfield tonight of Jason Fox, Cruz Hernandez, and Royce Hale. There's a swing and a foul coming back. Strike 1 to the batter. Fernandez, a .241 hitter, appears in his 15th ball game and his 59th at bat. 9 runs on 14 hits. He's got 7 runs batted in, 5 bags, and a .625 OPS, which is a combination of the on base and the slugging percentage. And there's the fastball, 81 miles an hour. Here from Hemmerling, on the way of the target. There you see Reese Hemmerling, Beaumont, Alberta, right-hander. Amon McCon calls the balls and strikes. Jeff Chipley at first base, and Ethan McNamara is the umpire at third. Right-hander rocks and fires, and the pitch at 89 miles an hour is in there at the knee. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And we will have the Wenatchee Apple Sox in here tomorrow night to kick off a 3-game weekend series. And they're coming off their league-mandated 3 off days. The Hawks had their 3 off days right at the start of the year, which is why the 1-loss records are a little bit out of kilter.
That's funny how that happens. You get that right at the start of the year. And
that's about the last thing I'd want.
Yeah, well, that's the last thing I'd want. You want to get into it right away and get going. When you get the little nicks in that, that's when you want it later on in the season.
From the stretch, here comes the 1-2 delivery, down and in. Second baseman Kadam is drawn fully back and playing midway between the bags of first and second base. Playing this left-hander to pull the ball. Alex Fernandez, the batter. 6-4 Edmonton win last night. Back-to-back triples, and they parlayed those back-to-back triples into 2 earned runs in the inning. Big swing and the pitch foul to the backstop. Hawks tonight wearing a light blue top, the white pants, and the navy blue trim. The Bells with the gray trousers. They've got a blue top, blue pinstripe top. 2-2. Bellingham leads the seasonal series. 3 wins against 2 for the Riverhawks. So an Edmonton win tonight would square it all off, and then these clubs won't see each other for a while. And when they do, it'll be down in Bellingham, Washington. Ball's popped up foul and out of play, swerving on towards the seats. We're going to have a nice crowd on hand here tonight. We had a pretty good midweek house last night. 2,200 and change. We'll easily eclipse that tonight. And then the weather looks real good for the weekend with Wenatchee, and they're always a tough test. And tomorrow night will be the first edition on the year of Fireworks Friday. They did play a previous Friday game, couldn't do it because of fire danger. And after the rain we've got in the last 24 hours, I don't think that's going to be a concern.
Not tomorrow, it won't be.
Pitch was up in the zone and it's fouled to the backstop. Andrew Lamb, the catcher, is due up next. Bells will be out of here fairly early in the morning. They'll have a nonstop flight into Vancouver and then the short bus ride down to Bellingham. And here's the 2-2 pitch. Foul back. Other games tonight in the league. The Nanaimo Night Owls and the Victoria Harbor Cats. The Ridgefield Riptors are in Salem, Oregon to play the Marion Berries. Well, the Falcons are in Port Angeles. The Corvallis Knights are in Cowlitz. Springfield Drifters will hook up with the Bend Elks. The Kamloops Northpaws are in Walla Walla to play the Sweets. And the Yakima Valley Ball Club and the Portland Pickles. The Pickles with the best one-loss record by a country mile in the West Coast League. High fastball brings the count full 3-2. And the pitch on the way. Breaking ball and a good one. That one dropped right off the table. Fernandez is erased. Bottom fell out of it. Strikeout number 1 for Reese Hemmerling.
We've talked about this before, Al, with Reese Hemmerling, that when he's on, his breaking stuff, it just drops. He's got good movement on his fastball. And, of course, that dirty little slider he's got is pretty doggone good.
Sinking fastball. The velocity was at 88 miles an hour to get to K. 2 gone in the inning, and Andrew Lamb, the catcher, will be the hitter. The opening end of the lineup, the front end inundated with left-handed batsmen here against Hemmerling. There's a swing and a foul off to the left side, now to play.
Al, it's interesting when you look at the middle infield for the Riverhawks. Kodema at second base and Phelps at shortstop. Those two have played pretty well the entire season. They're very good middle infield.
And the pitch. Should get it done. That's a lazy fly ball to the opposite field, drifting back in towards the foul chalk and the warning track is Jackson Fox. And he wants that one on in, and that will do it. A 3-up, 3 down, top of 1.
Where there's glitter tattoos. That's right. You can, just as people are doing here right now, you can come by and choose your stencil, and they will glitter tattoo you. It's pretty amazing. This is put on by Candora Society, and I'm here with Crystal, and she's going to talk to me a little bit about what Candora Society is. Hi, Crystal.
Hey, how are you? Awesome. So yes, we are from Candora, and we are in the Abbotsfield area of Edmonton, primarily Northeast and Beverly. So we serve that community, and we've been in the area for 35 years, and we have many programs for families and communities. So basically, we do these kinds of things, and we have wonderful partners just like yourself, so that we can kind of fill in the gaps, because we do all of our programming for free.
Wow, that's amazing. So people can come down, kids can come down and get a glitter tattoo. They're by donation. So anything that we can do to help out Candora Society would be greatly appreciated.
Yes, amazing. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Awesome. And if you're fiending for some more cool stuff to put on your body, okay, right beside Candora Society, we've got a free bracelet making station. So as you can see, I've got one already. Hawk Abbey. Check it. Come to the concourse, people.
I love it. Absolutely. You're all decked out, ready for Girl Pop Night. In case you're just joining us, fellas, it's Girl Pop Night right here. So I want to give a shout out to Canadian Diagnostic Center for helping us bring our community connection and welcome the World program to life here at the ballpark. And you know what? Reminder, Midwest Properties home run handout. If a Riverhawk sends one out and over the fence, one lucky fan gets a $100 gift certificate to the Hawk Shop. So let's cheer for some dingers tonight.
Pitching tonight, it's a right-hander, Miles Chandler, beg your pardon. Chamberlain's on the other side, the good side. Right. Chandler's going to be the starting pitcher. His first start against 4 relief appearances. Got 9 innings under his belt, 6 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned runs. He's walked 4, he's struck out 8. Logs a record of 1-0 and a ERA of 2. Miles Chandler up on the bump. Here for the Bells, he kicks and deals, and the pitch is an 87-mile-an-hour slider. And that's about a foot off target, ball 1, here to Robert Phelps. Lamb completes the battery. Kirkpatrick at third, Cassie at first, Pierce the shortstop, Jacobson at second base tonight. The infield drawn back at Fandapart. And here, pitch was off speed to Phelps. He's way out in front of it, bounces it foul. Gavin Long, the left fielder, Brock Sell, the center fielder, Alex Fernandez is the right fielder. That's a real good picket line for the Bellingham Ball Club. Balls get hit in the air that should get caught, get caught. And the pitch right up the pump for a called strike.
Heck yeah, with that group, some that shouldn't get caught, especially with Sell. He does a tremendous job out there in center field.
And here's the 1-2 delivery. He's going to waste a pitch outside. In consideration of the fact this is one of the biggest outfields in all of baseball at any level. 420 straight away center. Your butt got hit it twice to get it out. 340 to left, 320 up the line and right. So that would be the so-called short porch. Ground ball to the left. Kirkpatrick, nice snag as he goes to his glove-handed side. The throw, though, will take the first baseman Cassie off the bag. And here is going to be charged on the throw, and we've got a man aboard. Now, the last time these two clubs hooked up, it was a 2-out error that elongated the inning for the Hawks, and it gave them the insurance run in that eventual 6-4 victory. It was a throwing error charged to shortstop Bobby Pierce Jr. And playing the ninth with a 2-run ad is a whole lot different than playing with a 1-run lead. Max Stagg will be the hitter, and that bat of his is, right now, it's a magic wand. Stagg hitting an outstanding .365 here in his 14th ball game. He's pretty much every day the designated hitter. And here comes the pitch. And a fastball strike. 0-1 to Stagg. 14th ball game, 53rd at bat, 13 runs, 19 hits. That's a lot of wallops. 1 home run, 5 runs batted in, and an OPS of .931. From Adelaide, Australia, Max Stagg. And we've got quite an ecumenical ball club here. We've got an Australian in the lineup tonight, and we've also got a Hawaiian. Double play depth in the middle infield. And the kick in the 0-1 pitch. Stagg is a little late on it. Flares it foul, back to first and out of play.
That ball dropped away on him, and he just got enough wood on it to foul it off. Max Stagg has been interesting when we're here at practice pretty early and before they get into their batting practice. And Max Stagg leads the warm-up. He's a very, just a fun-loving guy.
And the pitch, and there's a frozen rope up the middle. You could hang close on that line as he was looking for something away and off speed, and he got it. 76 miles an hour was a pitch in the strike zone, and Max Stagg, who he hit a bullet last night. We saw it on the replay. It was almost like a cricket swing. That ball was maybe 5 inches off terra firma, and you got to have a whole different kind of swing to. First place, you got to be strong to get a line drive off a pitch that low.
Absolutely, and he does have great strength, and a lot of his hits are right over second base.
And Jason Green is the batter. Normally a catcher. They've got him penciled in at first base today. As you see, he's a big, tall drink of water. One of the players that you will see occasionally. He throws right because he's a catcher and he bats left. Normally if you throw right, you bat right. Strike one to Jason Green. First and second base and nobody out. Here in the last half of inning number 1 of the series finale here with the Bells. 88-mile-an-hour hard-sinking fastball. He swung on it and he missed. 0-2. And the pitch on the way. He's going to waste one low.
Now, Green last night had a little problem with the breaking ball. Hit the fastball fairly well. I'm sure that's what he's sitting on, hoping for another one.
And here comes the 1-2 pitch. He about snared that one out of the catcher's mitt. It was 77 miles an hour, maybe the slowest pitch thrown in the ball game. And it was in the strike zone. That's a good pitch here by Miles Chandler.
Very good pitch.
In the Portland Pickles, I don't know if they're sizing the rings yet, but what a record, 16-1 on the season. Only one loss. Back on a winning tear, they've won 5 consecutive ball games. way out in front in the lead in the South Division of the West Coast League. And the 1-2 pitch, high and away. Walla Walla Sweets at 10-7, 6 back. Bend Elks 8-9, 8 out. As are the Marion Berries, they're 7-8. And the Corvallis Knights have picked things right up. They won 2 straight. They had a terrible start to the season. Maybe they're starting to get their ball players back from Oregon State University down in Corvallis. Pitch and a ball nubbed back to the mound. The runners are on the move, so they'll advance. 1-3 on the putout. As Chandler fields that ball just off to the right of the mound. Easy fielding play. Start the runners, and with 1 out, you got 2 men in scoring position. As Lenahan tries to cash him in.
And this is the interesting thing, Al. A lot of teams would have bunted in that situation to move them over. This way they got a slow ground ball, worked out to be exactly the same thing. In scoring position, second and third, 1 out, and one of the best hitters on the Riverhawks up at the plate.
Lenahan hitting out of the 4-hole here tonight. 2 men in scoring position. Down and in pitch to Lenahan. One of 5 plus 300 hitters in the lineup tonight. They would have had 6, but Phelps the last couple of days has had some tough times at the plate. He's just hitting 4 points off 300. He's in there at 296. And the pitch. 76 miles an hour, high of the target. Order your tickets now for tomorrow night's game. It'll be a big one. It's the Wenatchee Apple Sox in. They're on a 4-game winning streak and a 3-off-day spell. But it's going to be Fireworks Friday here at the park. And the pitch. Strike called. Amon McConney calling the balls and strikes tonight. Jeff Chipley at first base. Ethan McNamara, umpire working third. This will be their final outing in this series. They'll have a whole new set of umpires tomorrow night. 2 balls and a strike here to Lenahan. And the pitch. There's a frozen rope to the left side, fielded here by Pierce. Climbed the ladder just perfectly. That ball was kissed 102 miles an hour off the barrel. Nice fielding play by Pierce, who, as we all know, he struggles with the pole, but not with the glove.
Oh, he's very good in the infield.
And I've seen that forever, even in the big leagues, ball players like that. Remember a guy named Johnny LeMaster, the shortstop for the Giants? I'm not sure he could hit his weight, but try to get a ball by him on the left side of the infield.
They're magical, and you don't find a lot of them, Al. Can handle that shortstop really well.
Royce Hale is up there, and Hale will take a pitch outside. 1 ball and no strike. Hale in limited duty. His 3rd game is 6th at bat. He's a .400 batter. 1 run, a couple of hits, 1 RBI. And Royce Hale hitting here with 2 gone. Took a big cut at the pitch and nubs it foul over towards the Edmonton dugout. Bellingham with a team earned run average of 3.25. But that doesn't include the games they played us. It's probably more like 1.25. They can be a tough day at the beach. They really can. They got an excellent starting rotation, good relief corps, and the pitch down and away. They will be home tomorrow night with the Bellingham Bells. Kick off the homestand. And the pitch. That ball, he just got under it. He hammered it, but it's skied out into right center field, drifting on over as Brock Sell to make the catch. As the Riverhawks flirt with a run, but not a whole lot more. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 men left aboard as we head to the 2nd inning.
But that's not the real names. They're going to show me whether they really know their stuff about Girl Pop Trivia. And Swifties in the Sky, Under the Sky Night dance party is on the line. All right, are you ready, ladies? Okay, Carly, you're up first. Number 1. What was Rihanna's first #1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100? A, Umbrella, B, Ponda Replay, C, SOS, or D, Disturbia?
C.
Your choice was C, SOS. That is correct.
Oh.
Way to go. All right, for you, Claire, number 2. Which pop star once admitted she used to collect teeth from her fans and make jewelry out of them? Is it A, Billie Eilish, B, Kesha, C, Lady Gaga, or D, Doja Cat?
I'm going to go B.
B, Kesha? Yeah! Oh my goodness! These girls know their stuff. All right, back to you, Carly. What did Taylor Swift name one of her cats? A. Whisker Swift. B. Perlock Holmes. C. Meredith Grey. Or D. Tabby Turner. C. Meredith Grey? That is correct. All right, Claire, which pop star started out on the Disney show Barney and Friends? Ariana Grande, B. Selena Gomez, C. Miley Cyrus, or D. Demi Lovato?
B.
No, that is incorrect. It was D. Demi Lovato. That means our winner is Carly. Carly is receiving 2 tickets to Swifties Under the Sky Dance Party on August 16th. What do you have to say, Carly?
Thank you so much.
Woo!
All right, Swifties Under the Sky, Western Canada's largest Canadian Swiftie fan party, coming back to Remax Field August 16th. Get your tickets at gohawks.ca. Join the outdoor dance party of the summer.
On to the second inning, first baseman Noah Cassie getting out of the cleanup spot will get it going here for the Bells. Major League Baseball tonight, the Braves, and they're playing in Atlanta, and they lead in the top of the 7th inning, 7-1 up on the New York Mets. And the Orioles are ahead of the Rays, 4-1. That's in the home half of the 6th inning. Final today, 5-4, the Cardinals over the White Sox. And there's a ball raised back into deep right field. On the run back is Royce Hale. And in reverse gear makes the catch on that long fly ball out. Rob Jacobson will be the batter. The Brewers an 8-7 win over the Cubs today at Wrigley Field. And the Royals had a 4-1 win over the Texas Rangers. All these day games, it's getaway day in the big leagues. A whole new set of series will start tomorrow. Arizona Diamondbacks did get 1 win out of their series at Rogers Center in Toronto. A 9-5 slugfest win today over the Toronto Blue Jays. The Giants with a 2-1 win over the Cleveland Guardians. They're sitting in the rain right now. Game delayed 4 apiece. Don't say what inning it is. That's the Pirates and the Detroit Tigers at the ballpark in Detroit. And the pitch. Here from Hemmerling. Bottom fell right out of that pitch. Didn't throw it real hard. 81 miles an hour, but some natural sink on it. Cardinals over the White Sox 8-4. And the Phillies were a 2-1 win today over the Florida Marlins. Our first check of the day. In the doings in Major League Baseball, there's going to be the first knock of the night here for the Bellingham Bells. That's a hard single up the middle, bounced off the front slope of the mound and into center field. And Rob Jacobson is aboard. And third baseman Nate Kirkpatrick will be the batter.
Good solid level swing by Jacobson. Popped that ball right up the middle.
And it was another routine night as the Edmonton Riverhawks went through 6 pitchers to get the job done. The winner was the third pitcher on the night. Reese Hainsworth worked the scoreless frame in the 7th, 1 hit. And Big Tate Deering came in a 3-up, 3-down 9th inning to record his first save, and he looked vintage last night. Got a fly ball out to left. He got a pop up to second. Then he struck out the 9-hole batter, Bobby Pierce, on a real sharp breaking ball over the outside block. I think he got through that inning in 8 pitches. Save number 1 for Tate Deering. Phelps and Kadam are going to shorten up here to a double play depth. Lanahan is just in a little bit of midway at third base. The outfield is straight away. On a sunny night here in Edmonton, and there is no wind. At 3 in the afternoon, it looked a little bit soupy. In fact, some rain did fall in the Edmonton area, about an inch where I live, which is south of Edmonton. But the clouds have vacated the premises, and they're not coming back till the homestand's over. And here's the 1-1 pitch inside. Again, we'll talk about our opposition starting tomorrow night. That is the Apple Sox, statistically in a tie with Bellingham. The Apple Sox are 11-4. They've won 4 straight ball games and coming off 3 league-mandated off days. Bells are 12-5. Kamloops at 10-7, 2 back. And the Riverhawks are 2.5 games out at 8-6. Victoria's picked it up after a slow start. They're 9-8 and 3 games back in the middle of the pack. There's a changeup out over the plate, away out in front on the swing was Kirkpatrick. Hammers the ball out of the ballpark, but in foul territory.
These are things we've talked about, Al, is how that messes up batters. Change of speeds that these pitchers have. Sometimes you get out in front, you just miss time the pitch. That's what happened on that last one. Good pitch by Hammerling.
And here comes the pitch. And the ball is slammed out into left center field. That'll be a hit, a base hit, fielded by Cruz Hernandez on one bounce. Jacobson advances into scoring position. Back-to-back singles here by the Bells to bring up Gavin Long. One of the keys to throwing a changeup, it has to be from absolutely the same pitching motion as anything else. You cannot telegraph it.
No, you can't. And for a lot of fellows that throw real good changeup, they just take a little bit off the ball. It's not a whole lot, but it's just enough to throw the batters off. And like you say, spin right, everything looks the same.
All right, we'll go to Gavin Long. Men at first and second with one away. And the pitch fouled off at first base, strike one to Gavin Long. Hitting a .184 in his 14th ball game, his 50th at bat, 7 runs on 9 hits, 3 runs batted in. He's got 4 bags and a .485 OPS. Strike one to Gavin Long. Again, the catcher in the lineup here tonight, making his Edmonton debut at home. He's been in a couple of road games. Concourse, the catcher. And the pitch, a ball slapped into left field, an opposite field single. Here's the throw. It'll be caught at the mound and not relayed. It is relayed, but not in time. Back-to-back hits. And that is parlayed into 1 run. Patrick on to second. Gavin Long gets a knock and a run batted in. And Camden Gillespie, the designated hitter, will be the batter. Again, Wenatchee, 11-4, 7-3 in their last 10. In here tomorrow night, Saturday night, and the matinee contest on Sunday afternoon to wrap up the homestand. Camden Gillespie, the designated hitter. And he swings at a big sweeping curveball, strike one. And the Portland Pickles, as we said, 16-1 record, 5 straight victories, 9-1 in their last 10, and a 6-game lead on Walla Walla at 10-7. Bend Elks, 8-9, 8 back. Marion Berries are 8 back, as are the Corvallis Knights, who I believe won 6 consecutive league titles before falling to the Pickles last August in the playoffs. Ridgefield at 7-10, 9 back. Springfield 5-9, 9.5 out. Cowlitz and Yakima Valley both 4-10 and 10.5 games back. Run in to score. Men at first and second base with 1 out. Here in the top of 2. And the pitch from Hemmerling. 87 miles an hour, and it missed at the knee. Tonight, the theme, the promotion is Girl Pop Dance Party. And here comes the pitch. Strike down the middle. I don't know where they come up with the idea for these promotions. They must lay awake at night and not get sleep. They're all good, though. They bring people into the stadium, and that's the main thing.
Bring people in. It's amazing how many people, when they first come here, come back.
Here's the pitch and a slow ground ball to Phelps. He'll underhand to Kadama off the bag, and the relay to first will get it done. And that's a little bit of quality control right there. They avert a potential big inning. That was not a easily turned double play. The ball was not hit very hard to Phelps, but he underhanded it lickety-split.
He certainly did. Slow roller, and he got up, got it to Kadama right away, and no hesitation, right to first base. Green handled it very well.
1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left to board. 1 1/2 innings in the books here tonight from Remax Field.
Oh yeah, they're gonna play it. It's probably better. Billie Eilish, Bad Guy. I love this one. If you are a Diet Coke fiend, you are gonna absolutely devour that one. Again, these can be alcoholic or non-alcoholic. This one is Vampire Kiss by Olivia. Right? That's what vampires do. Yes, so good. It's like with some grenadine in it almost. I don't know, I'm not a bartender. Okay, and this one here you can get with sourpuss or you can get it with cranberry juice. Yep, Tay triple play. You're telling me, okay? So head to the concession, grab some drinks, alcoholic or non-alcoholic, or you can use the QR code and order them to your seat. Yeah.
Oh.
Girl pop special drinks.
Yeah. I think you really enjoyed the taste, Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh yeah, nice one, Graham. You're killing it tonight.
Every time you close your eyes and feel his lips, you're feeling mine. And every time you breathe his air, just know I was already there.
Leading up for your Riverhawks, the left fielder number 4, Jackson Fox.
Down to the bottom of 2, and Jackson Fox, the left fielder, right-handed batsman up there to get it going here against Miles Chandler. Works with his infield back and fanned apart. His outfield is straight away. And the pitch, ground ball to the left side. Pierce, nice range onto his glove-handed side. Does a full spin, and he throws a strike to the bag. He is putting on a clinic each and every night. He can play shortstop in the big leagues.
He's just exceptional, and the thing about him is, Al, he has a sense of where he is. When he spun on that ball was coming out of the hand before it almost looked like he was looking at first base. Just an excellent job.
And Anthony Kadama will be the hitter. They got him batting out of the 7th spot in the lineup tonight. Kadama the batter, 1 gone, bases empty. 4 in a row have been set down by Miles Chandler. And he throws a strike on the inside half of the plate. You can see the patchwork in both batter's box and the catcher's box. They've had to do some repair work on the artificial turf, also on the front slope of the mound. There's a seeing eye single, ball up the middle. Pierce was way onto his glove-handed side, which is his better side. He dove for the ball, couldn't get to it. And Kadama gets himself a knock. The tying run is aboard here in the last of 2.
Real nice level swing again, right over second base, and neither the second baseman or the shortstop can get to it.
Chavis Consecal is the batter, making his Remax Field debut here tonight. Chavis Consecal out of Eva Beach, Hawaii, 6'1", 190-pounder. Out of Tiffin University, he's a senior. Consecal. Stretch here, long stride home, and the pitch. And he ran a fastball, a 4-seamer, right up in the wheelhouse, a swing and a miss. Count evens at a ball on the strike. And it's Kirkpatrick at third, Cassie at first. Pierce, who's putting on a clinic each and every night, the shortstop. Jacobson at second base. Out on the picket line, Gavin Long, Roxell, and Alex Fernandez left through right. Long stride home again, and here's the pitch. Does not work from a full windup. Just comes set and lets it go.
Good job keeping alive on that. Just got a piece of the ball.
5th appearance and the first start on the year here for Chandler. And a nice ERA at 2. 4 relief appearances under his belt. The league is hitting a .194 off Miles Chandler. Seattle, Washington ball player, big right-hander, 6'3", a sophomore. And he attends one of the great schools out in the Northwest, Washington State. Great football clubs, basketball teams, tremendous baseball clubs. And their campus is what, in Pullman, is it not? Just about
it's
an
at
hour.
Pullman, that's right. Not that far from the Idaho border.
And the pitch, down and away. One of my all-time great buddies in sports broadcasting forever was the voice of the Washington State Cougars Football Club, and I knew him. He also did the Tacoma Rainiers in the Pacific Coast League. Bobby Robertson. And Bob passed away a number of years ago. What a great career he had. I think he was behind that microphone at Washington State over 40 years. Well, who else went to Washington State? Pretty good sports announcer, Keith Jackson.
Is that right?
And they didn't get much better than him.
No.
There wasn't a thing that he couldn't broadcast. Known, of course, for college football. He could call a big league ball game, I can tell you that. He was a talented announcer. And the pitch, that might be two. Hard ground ball to Pierce. He's up with it on to Jacobson. Off the bag, and the relay will get it done. So here in the bottom half of the second inning, no runs and a hit. Nobody left on base.
For the black and white t-shirt toss. Let's go! Woo! You want these? You want these t-shirts? You want these t-shirts? I can't even hear you! All right! Yeah! Don't worry, we got a cannon on its way! Check it! Woo! Here it comes! Oh yeah! Oh, behind the back! Yes! I got a front row seat to that one. Good catch. All right, one last fill of the cannon. School zone, we didn't forget about you. That's our black and white t-shirt toss.
Wow. Look at that. Quick change. Oh, it's laundry day. Inside out. Yeah, tag at the back. There you go. Nice.
Ah, it's a beautiful day to eat a hot dog. Is that what it says? It's a bad day to be a hot dog, actually.
You know
The
what?
next shirt is going to be beautiful day.
Those t-shirts went into the school zone, and you know what? School's almost over. Here's a little shout out to Michael Fair, junior high, grade 9, having their farewell night. Yeah, 4 busloads of kids having a party.
Bobby Pierce, who put on a clinic last night and the night before and tonight with the glove, is going to get it going here in the 9 spot over the Bellingham Bells. He had a at-bat last night for the ages. He held off 14 two-strike pitches. Now that in itself, when these guys are all in pitch counts, he can wear one pitcher out.
That's exactly right, and he did last night. I just missed that.
Drops down the push bunt, and it's foul of the shot. Well, Bobby Robertson, he always used to say, I never was the best at anything, but at least I was the last at something. And he did recreate broadcasts back into the 80s and 90s where he'd stay in the studio, start the broadcast 1 hour after the start of the game, and recreate it. He'd have somebody that would phone in the play-by-play totals, and he'd fill in his score sheet, and away he'd go. And you'd never know the difference.
Isn't that something?
I did that once, and it's hard enough to do it when you're watching it. And the 1-2 pitch down and away. In fact, there was a time, just because of costs, even in the major leagues, road games were recreates. The announcer was not there. The pitch, backdoor breaking ball, and it's in there for a called strike. Good pitch here from Hemmerling, one gone. That's the second strikeout of the night. One of them swinging, one of them called. Center fielder Brock Sell will be the hitter. Sell is 0 for 1 on the night. Sell is batting .246.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
I don't know how Robertson did it, but he also did the Seattle Totems in the Western Pro Hockey League, and they recreated the away games. Now, how do you recreate a hockey game?
I don't know.
That is doing something. Long fly ball to left field. Jackson Fox in reverse gears there to make the catch. And he said what would happen at the end of the first period, I'd get the scoring summary. We'd have the lineups. And after that, you just bullshitted.
Well, that's it. Nobody's watching.
That's all it
so,
is.
Yeah, yeah.
Alex Fernandez struck out his first time through.
We shouldn't be telling young Josh these stories. You know, he start doing this stuff.
And with 2 gone, here's the pitch. Nice sweep on that hook. Real good breaking ball, but it was low. It's a nice off-speed pitch at 73 miles an hour, and he just missed the zone.
He just missed it with a really good-looking pitch. He's got to bring it up a touch.
And the 1-0 delivery. Here Fernandez shows the bunt, pulls the bat back, and he takes a strike. We're at 1-1. Two out and the base is empty. We're in the top half of the 3rd inning. The series finale in the midpoint of the homestand. Matches in town to kick off the weekend on Firework Friday night. The weather looks absolutely ideal for the entire weekend. We're barreling in on the month of July. That is the sunshine month. Strike in there at the knee. And the pitch inside. In fact, that was behind the batter just by about an inch. Broke late and it really broke sharp. 3-2. Ground ball to the right, and there you see Adama was playing that man just about perfectly. Midway between the bags and fully back. On to his left, an easy fielding play to retire the side. Nice job by Hemmerling. 2.5 through, and it's a 1-0 Bellingham lead.
Here we go. Hit it. Oh yeah, work it.
All right. So
Yes. Look at that. Strike a pose. They're giving us their best pop star pose and best pop star catwalks. And we're going to cheer for our favorite. Oh, very Taylor Swift. Love. And last but not least, so cute. Oh, I heard a lot of cheers for them. And they have won the kid bobblehead. Kid, this is you, girl. Or boy. Kid, this is you as a bobblehead. And my 2 little ones, come over here. Congratulations, you're our winners of the Kid MVP Catwalk Challenge. Woo! Superstar.
Hats off to both of them. And we want to thank our friends from MVP Team Photography out there taking great pictures at every game. And if you want to see if you are in the frame, you can go check it out on our website, gohawks.ca. Thanks to MVP. We're all MVPs. Leading off the center fielder, number 3, Cruz Hernandez.
And it's going to be Cruz Hernandez to get it going here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning, batting out of the 9 position. Pitch was in on his hands and it's popped up out of play. Strike 1 to Hernandez of Aguascalientes, Mexico. 5'7", 150-pounder, a junior. Attended Edmonton Collegiate, which means in Aguascalientes, Mexico, you never see the winters like you get here.
No.
And the pitch. Hernandez shows the bunt, pulls the bat backward, a ball on a strike.
Now Hernandez is another one of these young men that has excellent speed.
And the pitch. The all-time greatest pitcher out of Mexico. We had the great fortune to have him here for 5 games back in the late 80s, Fernando Valenzuela. And certainly sad to see that Freddie died this past winter of cancer. He had been working on the Espanol broadcast of the Dodgers for many a year. And what a screwball.
And what probably one of the most popular Hispanic players ever to play the game in California.
And the pitch, hard ground ball on a changeup that Cruz out in front of it. Never drafted by the Dodgers. He was scouted playing in one of the pro leagues in Mexico. In fact, up until the time he was a Dodger property, he did not throw the screwball, which was a backwards curve. Swing and a miss. And Hernandez is out of there on a 77-mile-an-hour off-speed pitch.
Shortstop number 6, Robert Feld.
You know who probably...
Tell you who taught him was Ron Peronowski.
Oh, is that right? That's where he got it from.
Well, Perry was the pitching coach. And Robert Phelps is the batter, reached base on an error in the first inning.
You know who could have scouted him scouted Mexico a lot for the Dodgers was Tommy Lasorda. Of course, he played in Cuba and
he could have. He had a little matter of a job as the manager of the Dodgers, but
not when he didn't have the was he?
No, he was managing the Dodgers when Valenzuela showed up. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he probably didn't scout him then.
And the pitch fouled away.
He scouted the California area schools and that for years.
Also due up in the inning, the designated hitter, Max Stagg. And we're at the 45-minute mark of this Wago tonight. That pitch, breaking ball down and away. You look at some of Lasorda's totals, his years in the minor leagues with the Montreal Royals. But that was an era when Dodgers were known for pitching, and boy, did they have it.
They certainly did.
And far less pitchers. You had a 4-man starting rotation, maybe 4 guys in the pen. 2 balls and a strike to Phelps. And I met Tommy. He said, all the years, those great multi-win seasons I had in Montreal, but up in the big leagues, you had Joe Black, you had Carl Erskine, you had...
was Newcomb there at that time?
Yeah, Donnie Newcomb was
Donnie
there.
Newcomb.
Absolutely. He was there. And shortly thereafter, Johnny Padres, Billy Lowe's. That was not an easy pitching staff to crack. Stagg is swinging a happy pole at the present time. He hammered a ball up the middle for a line single his first time through. The pitch to him was a called strike at 87 miles an hour on Max Stagg. Sort of told me he was great friends with Jacques Plante, the Hall of Fame netminder of the Canadiens. If you were broadcasting a game and you had Lasorda as your color man, that would be a dream. He wouldn't stop talking.
He had more stories. I got to meet him when we were down there, and guys, he was recruiting. This was before the draft ever was. It was Rick Monday, and we were buddies. And we were out there, and he said, would you like to see Dodger Stadium? And we ended up going to Dodger Stadium, and the scout who was scouting him was Tommy Lasorda.
Yeah,
that was back in the 60s.
Yeah.
And he took us around. He asked me where I was from. I said, up in Edmonton. And he said, I played in Montreal. And I said, I was born there. Well, by gosh, he had more stories about Montreal, and he loved it there.
Montreal Royals were winning International League titles just about every year. At the same time, the Montreal Canadiens won 5 straight Stanley Cups. And the Montreal Alouettes, I think, won 3 in a row in the Canadian Football League.
Yeah, they were up there all the time.
And the pitch, down and away. Well, you name that was a Montreal Royal, you wouldn't recognize him probably from baseball. But he was the rifleman, Chuck Connors.
Chuck Connors, yeah. I did not know he played with the Royals. I knew he was in the Dodger organization. He's AAA, pretty good ball player.
Yeah, played in the NBA with the Lakers. Hard ground ball to third base. Kirkpatrick, beautiful play as he ranges onto his glove-handed side. Taking the extra base is Phelps. He'll pull into scoring position and on to third. And a nice bit of base running. He waited until the third baseman, Kirkpatrick, unloaded the ball, and away he went.
And he took off. That's very smart base running. Excellent play by Kirkpatrick. That was a tough shot down over third base, and good throw to first. The 5-3 put out.
Well, if you got speed, you might as well use it.
That's exactly
And
right.
Phelps is a pretty good burner. 5-3 on the put out to Stagg. As Jason Greeny hit one comebacker back to the mound as last time through. He was going to roll a ground ball off to the right. Little spin by Jacobson on outfield grass. Nicely done by the second baseman. Throws a strike to the bag, and we're through 3. Good one here tonight. A 1-0 Bellingham lead.
Pink Pony Club obstacle course. Yeah, you heard that right. We've got real fake ponies here today. And we've also got real junior high boys. We've got Easton and we've got Trey. And they are going to be doing this obstacle course to see who goes home with $100 to the Hawk Shop. Okay, are we ready? They know what to do. Cheer for your favorite. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, they're hopping through the hoop. Oh no! Easton got stuck in the hoop. Trey's in the lead. Easton's belly flat, and we have a winner! Wow, photo finish, except we did not need a camera. Congratulations to our winner, Trey. Trey, you are 14 in 10 days, is that right? Wow, happy early birthday. You're welcome. How does it feel to be such a winner with such a beautiful horse? Pretty good? That's all we need to know. All right. Thank you, Pink Pony Club. Thank you, Remax. Bet the house.
Dreams of leaving Tennessee. If Santa Monica, they swear it's calling me. Will make my mama proud. It's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl. I know she's gonna scream.
The old dance party going here tonight. Now batting the catcher, number 7, Andrew Lamb.
Andrew Lamb working out of the 3 spot in the order. Get it going here in the top of the 4th inning. Noah Cassie and Rob Jacobson do up in the inning. As Emmerling delivers. Sinker ball down and away. 1 ball and no strikes. That honor roll of the Montreal Royals. Don Drysdale was a Montreal Royal.
Jackie Robinson.
I was just going to say that, number 42. First pro season in affiliated baseball. He did it in Montreal. Best baseball movie bar none I've ever seen, number 42.
That is a great baseball movie. You know, one thing, too, about Jackie Robinson, a lot of people don't realize what a great all-round athlete he was at UCLA.
Track,
running
back in football,
absolutely.
Guard and basketball.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it kind of represents an era that I don't think anybody can be completely proud of. It was what that man went through his first year. Unbelievable. I knew the grandson of the guy that signed him. Ranch Rickey III was the president of the Pacific Coast League. Hopped up foul down the left side and into the theater seats. Man led the way, and it wasn't long after that. They were all over the place. They were just so good. Black ball players. And the 2-2 is going to miss inside.
Not only the good ball players out, but the old black leagues. were outstanding baseball.
They sure were. And the 3-2 pitch, going to miss down and away. Andrew Lamb is aboard, and that is the first walk of the night issued here by Reese Hemmerling. And even there's a little bit of misinformation. There was the Black Major League players played in big league stadiums when the American or National League team was on the road. A lot of them made pretty good money, but it was just time for a change.
Yeah, absolutely.
Double play depth in the middle infield. Umpire tonight is Eamon McConney. If Chipley at first, Ethan McNamara, the umpire, working at third. And behind the screen, you see one of the best seats in the house. And they are comfortable. Those beautiful sort of like Havana chairs, whatever you want to call them. They're padded. You've got full access to the owl's nest, or the hawk's nest, I should say. Used to be called the home plate lounge. 1 ball and no strike to Noah Cassie. From the stretch, Hemmerling delivers, and there's a clean single between short and third. 98 miles an hour off the barrel. He's looking for the pitch. Nice level swing, short stroke, and a base hit.
Certainly was. He got the pitch he wanted and got the hit he needed.
Jacobson with a single and a run scored from the second inning. Comes to the plate now. I'm not of the mind's eye that he's probably going to be looking at a bunt. He's hitting .750. Granted, in limited duty, this is his third game. Lenahan's going to play him not inside the bag, but up wide of the bag at third base. If he shows the bunt, he will come in. And he does show the bunt. And he takes a strike. Andrew Lamb is the lead runner. Noah Cassie takes his lead at first. And that will bring Lenahan in, a pace or two at third. Same thing for Green over at first. And the pitch is bunted foul. Back to the backstop. Had the right idea. What you want to do is make the third baseman field the ball and open up the bag.
That's exactly right. And what Hemmerling did a pretty good job of. I don't know if we get it on the replay, but that ball was up, and it's a tough pitch to bunt.
And here's the 2-strike pitch. Fastball from Hemmerling. 86 miles an hour. He's topped out at about 88 tonight. Beaumont, Alberta.
You know, Al, of all the pitchers we've seen with both teams that we see in here each series, Hemmerling is one of the only ones who pitches off the center of the mound.
There's an errant throw by Hemmerling. You can't assume a double play, but you can sure assume one, and that throw was errant. And we'll now have bases loaded. We don't have the replay tonight, but when he unloaded the throw, it was way off target. Or nearly had it thrown into center field.
Just about did, and that would have scored a run. Now we got the bases loaded, nobody out. And pitching coach Jamie Wilson coming out to have a talk with his pitcher and settle him down a little bit.
All right, the runners aboard. Andrew Lamb is at third, Noah Cassie at second base. Rob Jacobson unofficially is aboard on the fielder's choice. You can't assume a double play, but you can assume one, and they should have got one.
They should have got one. And
Major League scoreboard. All right, an error has been charged to Hemmerling on the throw to second. That's still a fielder's choice for Jacobson, and that's going to cash in a run. Line drive base hit. Fox up in left field. Goes to the cutoff man, Lenahan. No relay, none necessary, and a run is in to score. Cassie goes to third. Jacobson to second base. And Kirkpatrick gets himself an RBI. ribeye steak.
Good solid swing. And this is what the Bells do. They don't hit a lot of extra base hits. They do have some power, but they make solid contact.
What they're going to do is, though, we're going to bring the left side of the infield in. They're going to have Lenahan wide of the bag. We'll have Phelps playing midway. It's off to the right side, be a little different story. Kadama is fully back. In the top of the 10th inning, nothing decided. The Pirates and the Tigers 4 apiece. And that's the Orioles 4, the Rays 1 in the top of 8. Just underway out in Sacramento at Rayleigh Field, the temporary home of the Oakland A's. I don't know if we can officially call them the Oakland A's anymore. Maybe legally you have to. But they're the Sacramento A's. Top of 1, no score. Diamondbacks with a win over the Blue Jays today, 9-5. And the Tigers a win over the Pirates, 9-2. On getaway day in the major leagues, the visiting teams will be on the road. Some of the home teams will head on the road as well to open up the weekend series. Giants were winners over the Guardians 2-1. Cardinals defeated the White Sox 8-6 at the ballpark in Chicago. And the Phillies a 2-1 win over the Marlins. Major League Baseball. Dan's here for a big inning. There's nobody out. Pitches a breaking ball from Hemmerling, a swing and a miss. And that was a good time for that. That's his third strikeout. Gavin Long is set down on swings.
That was really needed. Now they're in a good situation for a double play.
Camden Gillespie, designated hitter, the batter.
Riverhawks, relief pitcher warming up, right-hander.
Emmerling has got to be barreling in on 50-60 pitches. Bouncing ball to the left side. Phelps falls, gets it on to Kadama. He pivots off the bag, makes the throw. It's not in time. That'll be a fielder's choice. Run batted in. Noah Cassie comes in to score. As Phelps just lost his footing. As it was, he still had the presence of mind to get an out.
He did, and I was just going to mention that. Here he is on his butt, and he gets the ball over there in time for the force.
And it's a 2-spot on the board here in the 4th and a tray in the ball game, 3-0. Here for the Bells, and Bobby Pierce Jr. is the batter. Struck out on a breaking ball his last time up. Man at third, they throw to second. Phelps catches this ball on one bounce, cocked his arm, hooked the man at third, that being Jacobson, back to the bag. That was kind of a dangerous play with first and third, and you send the runner from first to second.
Exactly right, and they're trying to get the throw down there and hope for a bad throw and get their man on third in. But
and the 0-1, down and away. Third start on the year for Hemmerling. 7 innings of work. So he's been on a pitch count each and every night. 2 hits, no runs. He's walked 3, he's struck out 4. There's a fly ball to deep right. Drifting back is Royce Hale, and he's there to make the catch. Pretty much a room service fly ball. Well hit, you can tell by the crack of the bat. That left the barrel at 95 miles an hour, but it's a long fly ball out. 2 more in the books, and it's a 3-0 Bellingham lead through 3.5.
Who the most dramatic and wonderful lip syncer is. Are you ready, guys? Maestro, are you ready up there? All right, here we go.
Here's the thing, we started out friends.
Okay.
It was cool, but it was all pretend. Yeah. Since you've been gone.
Yes, tell me more, Brent.
You're dedicated, you took the time.
Yeah, fake it, for sure.
Wasn't long till I called you mine.
Marshall, come on, man.
Yeah.
Here we go, the climax of it all.
Here you go, guys, let's take it.
And all you'd ever hear me say
Booster Juice. Woo!
All right, that's a water bottle and 10 smoothies for gift certificate. You know, that was less of a competition and more of a bromance, but I loved it. Leading off for your Riverhawks, the third baseman, 35, Trent Lenahan.
And the batter up to get it going is Trent Lenahan. Takes low, 1 ball and no strike here from Miles Chandler. 6'3" Seattle right-hander. 3 relief appearances on the year. This is his first start. And the 1-0 delivery. Hard ground ball back up the middle. It skipped off the pitcher's plate on the top of the mound and into center field. He hit it a ton, 98 miles an hour off the barrel, hit it right on the screws.
Again, straight over the mound, like you said, and off the pitching rubber. And those are really hard to get. Excellent single.
And Royce Hale is the batter. So again in the Bellingham fourth, 2 runs, 1 earned, 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. Hale awaits the pitch as he sees a big left-handed hitter. Appearing in his 3rd game. This will be his 7th at bat. $80 miles an hour, a nasty breaking ball. Bottom fell right out of it, and it's 0-2.
Excellent pitch.
He's out of Marysville, Washington, about an hour up the road from Seattle. 6'4", 210-pounder. Seattle University.
Al Reese Hemmerling is already at 71 pitches. I think his game is done. We'll probably be getting a reliever coming in.
And the pitch inside. Evens the count up at 2-2. What the Hawks want to do here is start nipping away a little bit on that lead.
Exactly right.
Had a chance in the first inning. They had 2nd and 3rd. Eventually they had 2nd and 3rd. They had 2 men on base. And it was a ground out, line out, and a fly out. And nothing across. And the 2-2. Off target.
You give Royce ball anywhere up in the zone. He's got tremendous power.
Lenahan is on the move. The pitch is swung on and missed. Here's the throw to the bag on a bounce. Pierce couldn't squeeze it. The play is backed up by Jacobson. So a stolen base for Lenahan. He gets the bag.
Number 4, Jackson Fox.
Second strikeout here for Chandler. And the first stolen base on the year for Lenahan. Holiday, Utah ball player Jackson Fox. 5'11", 185-pounder. Sophomore out of Monterey Peninsula College. Monterey Peninsula. Tells me that's likely in California. Strike 1 on Fox. And the pitch on the way is right down the groove for a strike. He's mixed it up real nice. He's gone soft early, hard late. He's gone hard early, soft late.
And he's moving them up and down. He's doing an excellent job pitching.
And the 2-strike delivery is going to waste one. Outheld cleanly by Lamb. He couldn't locate the ball. Now he does. And the obligatory throw up the line. That's a strikeout if you're scoring at home. 2-3 on the putout. Lenahan will move to third. And Kadama is the batter.
He's got to sneak one through, Al, and get a run in.
Right from the heels on that 80-mile-an-hour pitch, and he missed it. Strike one to Kadama. And that one was on his hands. He took a good rip at it, but he didn't get good wood on it. Lazy fly ball up the middle. Roxell is there to make the catch, and we're through 4. Thursday night baseball from Remax Field.
Perhaps you remember it from last summer, the Swifties night, where the Riverhawks wore their special Edmonton Swifties jerseys. Now, if you were a lucky person who came to the game but you didn't actually get a jersey, well, we ended up auctioning off most of the jerseys. It turns out we actually have 8 of them left. That's right, fans. So if you want a limited edition Swiftie jersey like the one I have on right now, head to the Hawk shop right now. And Alex has them on the racks. There's a limited supply, so first come, first serve. Here he is right now. He's putting all 8 jerseys out. If you want a Swifties jersey right now, head to the Hawk shop. First come, first serve. Only 8 people get these limited edition jerseys. So run! I'm seeing people. Yes, run, don't walk. Let's see how fast they go. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 jerseys have already been taken in the Hawk shop. That means there are 6 left. That's right. That's fast math. All right? 8 minus 2 is 6. We got 6 limited edition Taylor Swift jerseys left right now in the Hawk shop. Oh my gosh, it's looking full in there, but not full enough.
Abby.
Oh,
6
never
left,
mind.
and there's
There's none
600
left.
people in line, so I feel like that's going to be a problem.
They're all gone, you guys. Thank you so much for your enthusiasm. These jerseys were worn well, and now they'll be worn well by you. Yes, go Riverhawks, go Edmonton Swifties.
Put into pitch for your Riverhawks. Number 24, Reese Devlin.
Final totals tonight for Reese Hemmerling. 3 inning distance, 3 runs, 2 earned runs, 5 hits, 3 strikeouts, 1 base on ball. From Hemmerling, we'll go to another Reese Devlin. And he'll make his 5th relief appearance on the campaign. 9 innings, 10 hits, 4 runs. They're all earned runs, 5 walks, 3 strikeouts. Logs a record of 1-0 and an earned run average at 4. And Devlin goes to work. He throws soft to the plate. That's an 0-2 count. That was 78 miles an hour on that palm ball changeup. Roxell is the batter. And Devlin delivers. And for whatever reason, Hemmerling really got his pitch count up early tonight.
He did. He was 71 pitches, and of that 71 pitches, 45 were for strikes. He threw a lot of strikes, but a lot of fouls.
And the 1-2 pitch, that's a home run, but it's fouled and pulled down the line right out of the ballpark. He got all of that one to Broxell, but he was out in front of the pitch. He hit it onto the boulevard and out into the west parking lot here at the Remax Diamond.
We've seen in this series where Broxell has just done an outstanding job in center field. He's got excellent speed. You get him on base, they're going to try to move him, I would suspect, get him over and use that speed.
Ridgefield Raptors and the Marion Berries playing down in Salem, Oregon. Scoreless after 3 innings tonight. Alona and Port Angeles playing in Port Angeles, nothing across after 4 complete innings. The pitch, swing, the foul tip.
Really good breaking ball by Devlin.
Corvallis with a 3-1 lead on Cowlitz. That's in the second inning. Springfield leads the Bend Elks 6-1 in the second. And the Victoria Harbor Cats had the hit and shoes on today, playing at Royal Athletic Park. 10-3 victory over the Nanaimo Night Owls. And the 1-2 delivery. It's inside. Kamloops Northpaws are trailing the Walla Walla Sweets 5-3 in the second inning. And just underway, they're in the first inning down in the Rose City tonight. The Portland Pickles, the Yakima Valley Pippins, no score in the ball game. Self, Fernandez, and Lamb, the batters due up. 1, 2, 3 hitters in the order. And the pitch. Slapped on the ground, a 2-bouncer to the right side. Kadama onto his right. Makes the catch. Throw onto the bag is right on the money, and there's one away. And we'll go to Alex Fernandez. Hawks playing their 15th ball game of the season tonight. Regular schedule is 54 games long with the playoffs to follow. And the pitch. 76 miles an hour. Nice spinner, and it's in the strike zone just above the knee. One hour and 15-minute mark of this one here tonight. Another ground ball to the right. Should be an easy play for Kadama. And he makes the snag, and he makes the throw, and there's 2 away. Again, Hemmerling tonight, 3 hitting distance. Got the pitch count up well over 70 tonight, and that's probably about the time you got to get him out of there. 3 runs, 2 earned runs, 5 hits, 3 strikeouts, and a base on ball.
And Devlin right now, he's working quickly and throwing strikes. Keeping the ball down.
Andrew Lamb, who has walked and scored in the game tonight, he's 1 for 1 with a run scored. He's 0 for 1, I beg your pardon, with a run scored. And the Apple Sox from Wenatchee will be in town tomorrow night. Fireworks Friday night, 7:05 first pitch. 7:05 Saturday night. And we always do a matinee contest on Sundays. Very popular day at the ballpark. Weather looks ideal for all 3 games. And the 1-1 pitch. He popped the pill at 87 miles an hour. He put it with 4 seams and it was high and wide of the target. And then the Hawks are on the road for a 6-game swing. They'll be in Victoria and Nanaimo, so they'll be out in Vancouver Island. 3 in Victoria, followed up by 3 in Nanaimo, which is not a very far drive from Victoria. Catch a direct flight right into Victoria. And the 3-1 pitch is a strike on the outside half of the plate. Breaking ball at 76 miles an hour. Good location. It was in the strike zone. And the pitch is belted out into right field. He was waiting on that breaking ball. Makes the big wide turn, takes a look at second base, and he elects that discretion is the better part of valor. He'll hold with a long single. And he was looking for the pitch. He guessed right.
He certainly was, and not only guessed right, but that swing was beautiful. And Royce Hale out there in right field, he wasn't going to test his arm. Thought he would, and then thought better of it.
And we'll go to the 367 bat of Noah Cassie. And that's a legit 367. It's his 16th game here tonight.
And we've watched him, Al. First, he very good first baseman. Really swings a nice bat.
And he'll take up high. Bells in a statistical tie with Wenatchee for the lead in the North Division. Both ball clubs, Bellingham anyway 12-5. Wenatchee's played one less game, but they have won 4 consecutive games to have the Apple Sox. Hawks are 2 games better than 500 after that 6-4 win last night. They're 8 wins, 16 losses. Wins have not been easy to come by against this Bellingham club.
Well, Al, they're solid through the order. They have an excellent infield. Their outfielders all have speed and get good jumps on the ball. And they all seem to swing a pretty good bat.
And here comes the 3-0 delivery. That's a 4-pitch walk issued to Cassie. A little bit of a rally, but 2 away men at first and second base for Rob Jacobson. One of the leaders in the West Coast League tonight. The batting average title is led by Kyle McDaniel of Portland, hitting .463. Gavin Brubaker of the Corvallis Knights hitting .457. Maddox Risky of Corvallis right on his heels hitting .455. And Devlin rocks on the rubber of the pitch on outside, 1 ball, no strike. Jody Scheidhart of Portland with 34 runs batted in leads the loop. Kyle McDaniel of Portland with 22, and our own Trent Lenahan with 17 runs batted in. He had a great swing through British Columbia. A lot of hits, a lot of runs batted in. And here's the 1-0 toss right down the barrel. Hit leader is Kyle McDaniel of Portland with 31. Scheidhart of the Pickles has got 30. And Edie Soto Jr. of Portland with 25. So there you go, 1, 2, 3 in the league in hits. And the 1-1 pitch fouled away. Threw him a fastball, 86 miles an hour, and a really good location with it down below the label right on the hands.
Very tough pitch to hit.
Gio DeGros of Kelowna, 10 innings plus to qualify for the ERA title. Hasn't given up an earned run yet, so he's got 0.00. And the leader, Ryder Edwards of Portland, 0.61. Chihiro Seto of this Bellingham Ball Club, 0.62. He picked up a victory in that 4-hour and 50-minute marathon about barreling in on 2 weeks ago. 18 innings. And they did a wonderful job in the Riverhawk bats. 3 hits in 18 innings. That's not going to cut it.
No.
Yeah, it was 10 minutes shy of midnight Sunday morning. Time it was done. I've called my share of long ones in my time, but that was the longest. Had to go to a second score sheet. And that is not fun. Runners will get out on the pedway. They'll be moving with the pitch just as quick as Devlin obligates himself to the plate. And the runners go, and here comes the pitch. Ball 4, loads the bases.
This is all with 2 out, Al, and it's not a position you want to be in. We see another reliever starting to warm up in the Riverhawk bullpen.
Through the first 2 games of this series, the Hawks have had to go to 12 pitchers. And now part of it is you've got commitments to colleges that some of these guys got to get so many innings pitched. That's true. But it shouldn't take you 12 pitchers to get through 2 ball games.
It should not. Well, With the Riverhawks down by 3, this is a very important batter. They have to get him out, or this could be a runaway pretty quick.
And Kirkpatrick is swinging a good pole tonight. He's 2 for 2 with a run batted in. Right-handed batter midway in the box, deep knee mend, and he takes a strike, 0-1. Edmonton infield tonight on the corners. Lenahan at third, Green at first. Phelps your shortstop, Gadam at second base. Hansikau is behind the plate. His third appearance as the catcher, first in Edmonton. And he frames the ball up nicely, and it's a called strike, 0-2.
A real nice job of framing on that.
Lamb at third, Cassie at second base, Jacobson on at first. The last two base runners, they're on a free ride. Base on balls issued to both of them. We'll swing and a foul tip. Edmonton with a right-hander getting loose in the bullpen. The Bellingham pen is idle, has been idle all night. Bouncing ball to the left side. Phelps there to grab it, and his throw is right on the money to set down the side. That's a big out as the Riverhawks dodge not only a bullet, they dodge a howitzer.
They really did.
Here in the top half of the fifth inning. 4.5 innings done and a 3-0 Bellingham lead.
Wow, it's a close run here. A $100 gift card to Central Social Hall is on the line. Wow, I need a better vantage point. Oh, it looks like Christopher's in the lead. And, just about, he's got a bit of the bottom left. Jose's catching up. Yeah, I know, it's a big cake, but it's light, it's fluffy. And we've got a winner! Christopher, congratulations. I know you can't speak, but you could mumble. How do you feel? That's what I thought you were feeling. And you've won $100 to Central Social Hall. Thank you so much. This has been the Central Social Hall Chowdown Challenge. Woo!
Well, you know what? It's time for our Alley Cat beer banner of the game. Yeah, and if the Riverhawks, first Riverhawk up, gets on base through a hit or a walk, beer is discounted to $7 at the concession for the remainder of the inning. Imagine how much that guy's going to save in beer alone. Oh, are you going? There he goes. He can't wait. He can't wait. Oh! Look at that. They took her squishmallows downstairs. Thank you.
Well, we'll have a left-hander coming in to pitch. Mac Edwards. And Miles Chandler tonight, a 4-inning distance, a shutout baseball. Scattered 3 hits. He struck out 3 batters. And the salient point, he only walked 1. We'll see Mac Edwards on the pitching stats. I'll draw the inference from that this is his first appearance. Big lefty with a big high leg kick. Mac Edwards out of Reno, Nevada. 6'5", 220-pound southpaw. A freshman out of the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA. And he's upstairs with a pitch. One ball and one strike here to Travis Concourse. Middle infield is fully back. They're deep on the corners. The outfield is straight away. It's that big, high, elongated leg kick. And the pitch is upstairs and belted out into right field, an opposite field single here for Concourse. I'm going to see if he shortens up any when he gets a runner on base, because he holds that right leg up for what seems like an eternity.
Well, and that's it. And now being a left-hander, he's easier for him to go to first base and harder to see. But if he does hold that leg up, Al, it's potential of getting stolen base.
Works on that long stride home, and he throws a strike. He's probably releasing that ball from about 56 feet.
Remember seeing Randy Johnson pitch?
Another big left-hander.
Oh, boy, I'll tell you, he'd come down hard and looked like his hand was almost at home plate.
As left-handers always do, if they're going to make a pickoff throw to first, they look home first. That's your tip-off.
Yeah, they do it every time.
That's your tip-off. We have no statistics here on Mac Edwards. Obviously his first appearance as a Bellingham Bell. Here's a strike one delivery, showing the bunt was Cruz Hernandez. And we're at a ball and a strike. "19 degrees centigrade, that's 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Not real warm, but the good thing is there is no wind tonight. The flags are drooped over the pole in straightaway center field.
Oh, it's a beautiful night for baseball. This morning it was raining steady in here, and right till about noon, and then it cleared up, and it's been pretty nice ever since.
Back in the 80s in the Pacific Coast League when we played in there, the Northern Division was made up of Edmonton, Calgary, Vancouver, Tacoma, and Portland. And the South was out in the desert: Phoenix, Tucson, Las Vegas. Portland might have been in the South Division. I'm just trying to remember. It's a 10-team league. But at the start of the season and the start of the second half, you'd play pretty much within your division, which meant those teams down on the South were in that burner for 2 straight months. Ground ball to third. It's Kilpatrick on to Jacobson, and the relay to first is not in time. And Hernandez motors down that line real nice. Gets in there with the fielder's choice. Robert Phelps will be the hitter. So there you have it. The teams used to mark their dates on their calendars when they come north. That Salt Lake was in the South Division, and it gets hot as blazes there too.
It sure does.
They're in that blast furnace for 2 straight months. In the American Southwest, that time of the year, there is no shade.
No. Well, you remember going into Phoenix Municipal Stadium, and that sun would come down off the left field line on that, but when that sun was up, boy, it was blazing.
Now pitch, bouncing ball to the shortstop Pierce, up with it, underhands to Jacobson off the bag, and that's a double play. That's just the way it's going tonight. We're through 5 and a 3-0 Bellingham lead.
Yeah, that's right. We are getting hot to go. So you're going to dance as hard as you can right now for a chance to get a gift card to the Cloverdale Coffee and Bread and Butter Bakery. That's right. A gift card is on the line. So get up. That's right. I came over here for a reason. Get up.
$100 gift card. Cloverdale Coffee and Bread and Butter Bakery.
Yeah.
They got bakery and bread that's hot to go.
Best dancer gets the gift card. Oh, I see a winner. She's in this wonderful
Let's just keep the party going.
Congratulations! And thank you to the Cloverdale Coffee and Bread and Butter Bakery.
Riverhawks, number 18, Mason Chamberlain.
Third pitcher on the night is Mason Chamberlain, and he'll make his 6th appearance in relief, 9 innings, 7 hits, a shutout baseball, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. Got a 2-0 record, ERA at 0.00. Mason Chamberlain. 6 feet, 190-pound right-hander out of Victoria, British Columbia, attends Missouri Valley College. And he'll go to work on the bottom end of the order. There's a strike in the outside block.
Now he's Miles' brother, I believe, is he not?
Yep. Reese Devlin, with 1 inning of relief pitching tonight, put the zeros up, 1 hit. Walked a couple of batters, had the bases loaded when he got the required final out. And the pitch inside from Chamberlain. Brother of Miles Chamberlain. Goes to Cloud County Community College. And the pitch, backdoor breaking ball, 67 miles an hour on that spinner. Gavin Long is up there. Got a good night going. He's 1 for 2 with a run batted in. And he takes a cut at the pitch, fouls it in the batter's box.
Another off-speed breaking ball. Keeping it down in the zone.
There he snagged that one right out of the catcher's mitten. He hits a rope up the right field line. Always Hale coming on over, and that's going to be a 2-timer to get it going here for Gavin Long. He pulls a double, and he hit a rope in the right field.
He sure did, and was just inside the line, Al. Just excellent hit. Long way for Hale to go make the throw second.
And it'll be Camden Gillespie. Bounced into a double play tonight. He reached base in a fielder's choice, and he got a run batted in for his efforts. At the very least, he wants to hit a ground ball to the right and move his man down to third. Reese Hemmerling, the starter, 3 innings, 3 runs, 2 earned. Devlin, 1 inning out of the middle, a shutout baseball. And now it's Chamberlain. He drops down a bunt, and a good one. Now barehanded here by Lanahan. Here's the throw to the base, a stretch of the bag by Green. And there he did the splits like a scissors. You got big men on the corners. That's a nice barehanded pick. Here by Lanahan, normally a first baseman. And he threw a seed right onto the base.
He really
gave
did.
up 90 feet, but they did get an out.
Yeah, they got the out, and tremendous stretch by Green.
Unofficially, that's a sacrifice bunt. So there won't be a time at bat. He moved his runner over. That should qualify for a sacrifice. The infield's going to have to play up here against Bobby Pierce Jr. Struck out and flied out tonight. Infield in on the grass. And the pitch. Breaking ball, 74-mile-an-hour velocity. Swung on and it's missed here by Pierce.
Now, we've talked about this. Pierce is not a big-time hitter. But he might be enough here. Oh,
he hit a rope to get down, and he climbed the ladder just beautifully. Flagged that one with his left hand extended.
Just got up enough. Outstanding play by Kadama.
You got to remember, he's playing in. Now, it's a lot easier
That's
play
right.
if you're playing back when
Yeah.
you're playing up. And that's 96 miles an hour off the barrel. And the center fielder, Brock Sell, the hitter. Beautiful fielding play by Kadama. Now the chances of this run scoring a whole lot less with two away than they are with nobody out. Leadoff double by Gavin Long. Went to third on the sacrifice bunt. There's two away. Down and away pitch, 1 ball, no strike on Sell.
Just missed on that fastball.
The man at third, Chamberlain, is going to work out of a windup, and he runs the pitch down and in, ball 3. Final game of the series, the final time these two clubs will hook up until August, when they'll be back down in Bellingham for a 3-game engagement. And a 4-pitch walk is issued to Brock Sell. Alex Fernandez, the batter. Fernandez tonight, he went down swinging in the first inning. He bounced out in the third to retire the side, and he bounced to second base in the 5th. Again, Kadama's going to play fully back and midway between the bags of first and second. And here comes the pitch. He dragged his arm on that changeup, 71 miles an hour. It's below the strike zone, ball 1. Some of the Riverhawk leaders, batting average is obviously Big Max Stagg, the DH, hitting .365. He's got a knock here tonight. Lenahan right on his heels at .357. And our post-game show guest last night, Mitchell Middlemiss, is hitting .341. He's a complete ball player. Middlemiss, fluid outfielder, good bat, and had a big night last night. He brought in what would be the go-ahead winning run on a ball that he slapped to the left side of the infield, and he forced Kirkpatrick to he couldn't make the transfer. He had to barehand the ball. Quite often when you do that, if you don't make the transfer from the palm of your hand to your fingers, you're going to throw a changeup to first base. There's a line drive base hit that'll score the run. Phelps was more towards second base, then he had to come back to his left-handed side to his left, and he got elevated, but he just couldn't get to it.
Couldn't get to the ball. It was a good, solid hit.
Run scoring single by Alex Fernandez. He really got a hold of that pitch, 101 miles an hour, and the speed off the bat. Andrew Lamb is the batter.
That's another reason why Phelps couldn't get to it. He comes off the bat with that velocity. Phelps has pretty good speed.
Runners on, Brock Sell in scoring position. Fernandez takes his lead at first, not a big lead. Why would you take a big lead at first if there's a man at second? Andrew Lamb, the catcher, is a left-handed batter. Deep in the box, bends his knees. Waits the pitch. He leans into it, and he hits the fly ball up the middle. That should do it. Drifting back and onto his right is Cruz Hernandez, and that will retire the side. And here in the top of 6, 1-run scores done on 2 hits. Were no errors. 2 men left to board. 5.5 innings through, and it's a 4-0 lead.
Everybody, feel free to sing along as you're watching this video of River and Kid.
I'm listening to the kind of music she doesn't like, but she'll never know your story like I do. She wears short skirts,
Don't forget, fans, we're throwing a girls' pop dance party right on the field after tonight's game. We have a live DJ from Girls Club. DJs, they're ready to keep the party going. Stick around after the game and join the fun. Yeah, love those Junior Jewels shirts.
I'm in my room, it's a typical Tuesday night. I'm listening to the kind of music she doesn't like, and she'll never know your story like I do. 'Cause she wears short skirts, I wear t-shirts. She's cheer captain and I'm on the bleachers, dreaming about the day when you wake up.
Leading off for your Riverhawks, the designated hitter number 48, Max Stay.
Max Stagg gets it going here in the last half of the 6th inning. Big man out of Adelaide, Australia. Hitting .365. And the 1-0 pitch to Max. Houses it foul at third base, barehanded in the coaching box by Jake Lanferman. We had a few Australian players in here through the years, all of it that, actually we had a couple with the Prospects one season. But with the AAA Trappers we did. We had one tough guy, I tell you what, nobody messed with this guy, Grant Balfour. And he went on and had a pretty good big league career, got a World Series ring. Max tonight is 1 for 2. His zone seems to be just about right up the middle. Now that's not maybe the way he swings, it's just where he's pitched. Ground ball hit pretty good to Pierce, gets the tailgate down, and races Max Stagg by an eyelash. He can dangle pretty good for a big man.
He really does. He just about beat that out. Pierce has a good, strong arm. Well, you talk about Australians, Al. It's quite a story of a Spruce Grove young man, Trevor Shum, who is an outstanding high school quarterback, but an outstanding baseball player. Did a fair amount of pitching. Ended up in Australia, and for a while played for their national team, and then he also ended up coaching their national team for a number of years.
He's still in the game?
I don't think he is anymore. I think he's still in Australia.
His dad was an outstanding linebacker with the Pro Football Club here in town.
He sure was.
Ball and a strike here to Green. Yeah, his dad, Howie Shum, was a linebacker for Edmonton. His uncle, Herb Shum, played for the Stampeders.
Yeah, a pretty athletic family.
Howie was a farmer from around Stony Plain. And here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball. And he's got his man now at a 2-ball, 1-strike count. One away. Green tonight has bounced out on 2 occasions. Once to the mound, once to second base.
Hold the count.
Run batted in leader is Lenahan with 17. Kadama's got 9. Middle Miss has also got 9. Putting a run batted in that he got last night. Here's the 3-2. Hit off the high end of the bat, and it's a pop fly into left field. Gavin Long on the run in. He's pretty much camped under that, and there's 2 away. Mac Edwards on in relief. Lenahan will be the batter. Edwards was in aid of a pretty nicely turned double play in the 5th inning. He's got 2 away here in the last of 6. 6'5", got that big, high, long leg kick, long stride home. From his windup, here's the pitch, foul back.
$2 hot dogs at the concessions.
Innings pitch leader on the Riverhawk Ball Club is James Brock, who was the starting pitcher in game 1 of this series. He's got 15 in the 3rd innings. Jesse Happing was the starter last night, 11 in the 3rd. And Mason Chamberlain with 10 innings pitched. Strike 2 count. Edwards draws a beat on the target. Picks that right leg up, that long stride home, and the pitch is down and away. And the pitch is get nailed down in the left field. That'll fall in on a bounce here to Gavin Long. As Trent Lenahan was looking for something out over the plate, and he got one. 78 miles an hour. It's kind of a hanging curve.
Good solid hit. 2 out, trying to get something going with Royce Hale coming up.
Lanahan widens his lead off at first base, and the pitch on the way is 87 miles an hour, four-seam fastball, and it was right about belt high. Amon McConney, the ball strike umpire tonight. And here's another one. It's going to be in there at the knee. If Chipley at first, Ethan McNamara, the umpire working at third, will have a whole new umpiring crew to kick off the Wenatchee series tomorrow night. Infield shifting around, playing this left-handed batter to pull. And going to take that one all the way. It was down on the way here to Royce Hale. Hawks this season in their uniform colors. They're 3-3 with the baby blue, 4-2 with the navy. No record with the whites because they haven't worn them. The themed ads, 1 win, 1 loss.
Going inside.
Bells will return home in the morning, open up a series Friday night, I want to say with Victoria, but I could be wrong about that. Victoria played a day game today, and they walloped the Nanaimo Night Owls in Nanaimo.
Royce Hale takes the third strike call. Sets down the side.
First strikeout on the night for Mac Edwards, so the total's in the last of 6. No runs and a hit, no errors, 1 man left aboard. We head to the 7th inning.
And fast. All right, so we'll see who gets them correct and fast the best. Ready? All right, ready, Maestro? Here we go. Umbrella. Oh, that one definitely went to Cassidy. All right, next one. Here we go. Have you been to the club lately? Darn. Okay, number 3. Poker face. Yes! All right, number 4.
Listen up, y'all, cause this is it.
Of course. Sorry, Alora, this one's yours, okay? Here we go. The 5th one. You know what? That's okay. I think we have a clear winner. Cassidy, congratulations. You have won the CWB drink. Congratulations. And also the CWB Take It to the Bank bus stop sign. Woohoo! Name that pop song. Yeah.
Now to pitch for your Riverhawks, number 27, Mitchell Heinrich. 22-7-27. And leading off, first baseman number 8, Noah Cassie.
Final totals tonight for Mason Chamberlain. Works in inning, coughed up a run. It was an earned run. On 2 hits, did not walk or strike out a batter. And Mitchell Heinrich will come in to pitch. And the first pitch is popped up, and that's way up there, back of home plate. And there to make the catch is Hansikau, the catcher. Hansikau did that technically perfect. He located the ball, he discarded his face mask in the opposite direction, and that had some hang time on it.
I thought landed on a seagull or something because it sure did not come down fast.
Heinrich makes his 6th relief appearance. 6 innings of work, 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned. A couple of walks, 4 strikeouts, 4.50 earned run average for Heinrich. Yeah, and he's a Wild Rose ball player. He's up from Vermilion, Alberta. 6'4", 210-pound sophomore out of Panola Junior College. Here comes the pitch. 87 miles an hour. He's a big hard thrower, and the pitch is high of the target. 1-2 here to Rob Jacobson. Heinrich, the 4th pitcher on the night, and the 16th pitcher in the series. And we go to 2-2.
There's reasons these teams carry real large pitching staffs.
I do believe the rosters are unlimited in the West Coast Baseball League and have as many as you like.
That could be, yeah. Of course, there's kids coming and going all the time, Alan, these teams. Oh, nice changeup.
Swung on, not held cleanly by the catcher. The Concourse throw up the line to preserve the strikeout. Strikeout number 1 for Heinrich. 2-3 on the putout. And Kirkpatrick will be the batter. Hemmerling, the starter tonight, got his pitch count run up pretty early. It was better than 70 pitches when they got him out of there. Worked a 3-inning distance, 2 earned runs, 3 runs in total. 5 hits, 3 strikeouts, and a base on ball. Big sweeper, and that's a swing and a miss, nothing in 1. It's almost what we used to call a slurve, a half slider, half curveball. Nothing in 2. Only back up the middle, midway on the corners. The outfield is straight away. On that straight overhand delivery, the ball is popped up foul. What I do like to see is we get some of these ball players, smaller towns in Alberta where good programs are developing talent.
They certainly are. And this is one thing that the Riverhawk organization does a good job of.
And there's a hanger that's nailed out into left field on a long run over. It's Jackson Fox, and he makes a beautiful play. Gets a nice hand from the crowd here tonight. Fox got a good jump on the ball, ran a great route to it, and Stoll had to dive to make the catch.
Laid right out and caught it just before it hit the turf. Outstanding play by Jason Fox.
Zeros over the totals as we move to the stretch half of 7 tonight from Remax Field in Edmonton.
Ball game. Stand up, let's sing, everybody.
Take me
All right. Who wants some beach balls? Let's throw those beach balls out. And we're throwing some squishmallows out as well. Scream if you want one of those. Jackson Fox.
Jackson Fox, who made that tremendous play for the final out of the top of the 7th inning, gets it going here in the last of the frame. Anthony Kadama. Travis Consecao are due up here against Mac Edwards going into his 3rd inning relief appearance. That long stride home and the pitch high. 1 ball and no strikes. We'll bring it around out of 3-0. Hawks has bounced out and struck out tonight.
Takes 4 straight balls and a walk.
Anthony Kadama, the batter. Attendance here tonight, 2,667 on a night where it's not real warm. It's a whole lot, could have been a whole lot worse. It was a little bit moist earlier in the day. And Kadama with that front foot wide open, left-handed batter, bends his knees, awaits the pitch, and he takes a running fastball 0-1. And the pitch, slow ground ball to the right-handed side. Cassie, and he is on to Pierce. And he gets run over at second base, breaking up the double play is Jackson Fox. Builder's choice for the batter, 1 away.
Good aggressive running by Jackson Fox to break up that double play.
And Travis Consecao, the batter. Out of a place called Ewa Beach, Hawaii, 6'1", 190-pound senior of Tiffin University. And the pitch to Consecao is down Broadway for a strike. All game at the 2-hour and 5-minute mark here in the home half of 7. And again, the Wenatchee Apple Sox in here tomorrow night. If you haven't booked your tickets, you might want to do so Friday nights. The fireworks show to follow, usually a pretty tough ticket. Here's the 1-1 delivery. That's going to miss low at end. And here comes the 2-1 pitch, and on the fists and a roller wide of the bag at third into foul territory. Now we have a right-hander heating up in the bullpen for the Bells, and the same thing for the Riverhawks.
Edwards is mixing his pitches up pretty well. He's thrown a number of balls in this inning, but 1 out. And try to keep that ball down.
And here Consecao tried to check his swing. He wasn't able to do so, and he went around on it clearly. A strikeout number 2 for Mac Edwards. And Cruz Hernandez, the batter. Runner's on the move. Here comes the throw. It's in there on one bounce. Slide put down, the tag, and bouncing out of the glove of Jacobson. That'll make it a stolen base here for Kadama. He got a pretty good jump. Lamb with real good catching mechanics made it close.
Yeah, he certainly did. And like you say, Kadama had a very good jump on that. This high kick that Weber's got, take advantage of it. That's what he did. Oh, we might be getting. I'm just going to talk to him by the looks of it. Hasn't pointed to the bullpen. Riverhawk bats have been pretty anemic in this game, not like last night. Not able to put any hits together. Total of 5 hits. And just about through 7 innings, so not going to score a lot of runs that way.
Hernandez's last time up bounced into a double play. His previous time up, he was the first strikeout on the game for the starter, Miles Chandler. He will get a no decision tonight. There's a ground ball up the middle. Pierce on to his left, makes the catch, makes the throw, dug out of the dirt nicely by Cassie. And that's a ground ball out to retire the set. That kid has got great range.
He sure does. He makes it look so simple, too.
All right, here in the last half of the 7th inning, no runs, no hits, no errors. And one man left the board on to the 8th inning. And it's a 4-0 lead for the Bells.
And then they're going to run to wonderful kid over there and try to make it back to me first for a chance to win a $100 gift card to Leopold's Tavern. All right, ladies, I will be counting, and when I get to 10, you may start running. Are you ready? Set, go. 1, 2, keep going. 3, 4, 5, 6, faster. 7, 8, 8.5, 8 3/4, 9, 9, 9, 10, go! Oh, we got a beer down! Oh, Andrea, it's her birthday today, and she made it! Wow, congratulations, Andrea! And Tamara's our runner-up! Yes, my servant queens! Congratulations. Who's my runner-up? Tamara was, I think. Congratulations and thank you, Leopold's Tavern. All right.
Now into pitch number 26, Zach Foden.
On to the 8th inning, and the new pitcher in the ball game is Zach Foden. Another big ball player, 6'4", 215-pounder. He's a freshman. He's an Edmonton ball player out of Howard College. And he works on outside, 1 ball, no strike. Bottom 3 of the order due up, and we'll get it going with Gavin Long. pulled the trigger on a rope double up the right side in the 6th inning of play. Better than 100 miles an hour off the bat. He really nailed it. And that pitch too high, ball 2. Mitchell Heinrich works an inning, zeroes over with a strikeout. Had a 3-up, 3-down inning. Bowden, the 5th pitcher on the night for Edmonton. Bullpen is now empty. Pitches inside and down. Bowden makes his 2nd appearance. 1 is a start, and this is his first relief appearance. 1 2/3 innings, 4 hits. 4 runs, 1 earned run. ERA at 5.40, 2 walks and a strikeout. Zach Foden.
That last pitch, fastball on the outside corner.
And a 4-pitch walk issued to Gavin Long. And Cameron Gillespie is going to be the batter. And here comes the pitch. That's 5 consecutive pitches out of the strike zone. Ball 1 to Camden Gillespie. Vancouver, Washington ball player just north of Portland, across the river. Across the Columbia River. Fly ball to right field, right in the direction of Royce Hale. Didn't have to move to haul that in. And there's 1 away. Bobby Pierce Jr. will be the batter.
Bobby Pierce Jr. had a night last night with 1 at bat or fouled off. We talked about it before, about 14 pitches. He's just showing us an awful lot out here as a total ball player.
Oh, one thing about it, he might not score you a whole pile of runs, but he's sure going to save you a few.
He sure is.
Pierce tonight has been called out on strikes. Fly to right. He hit a bullet his last time up with the infield up. Just a great play by Kadama on a line drive. That ball is going to drop you right, and that'll be at least a 2-base hit for Pierce. Here's Gavin Long. He finds a new gear as he rounds third. Pierce will hold with a double and a run batted in. Gavin Long was off and running with the pitch, and he motored around 270 feet, made himself 3 left turns, and scores a run.
And that's why you swing the bat hard. Now, we said Bobby Pierce Jr. has not swung the bat with a lot of power. At the last bat, like you said, Al, he hit that line rocket. Kadima made the play. This one got just enough on it to drop it inside the line for a double. Jamie Wilson, pitching coach, coming out. Talk his young pitcher.
Update the scoreboard tonight on the West Coast League. In the Rafters 6, it's the Ridgefield Rafters 3, the Marion Berries 2. Their ball game being played tonight down in Salem, Oregon. Kelowna Falcons 2, the Port Angeles Lefties scoreless. That's in the 7th inning at Port Angeles. In the 8th, it's Cowlitz and the Corvallis Knights. They're tied at 2. That's in the 8th inning. Springfield Drifters in the 6th. 10-1 lead on the Bend Elks. Day game today, Victoria Harbor Cats with a 10-3 win over the Nanaimo Night Owls. Yakima Valley Pippins, a 1-0 lead in the 4th inning on the Portland Beavers, or the Portland Pickles. And here comes the pitch. Sawed him off nicely. It's a little ground ball to the right. Up to grab it is Kadama. And that is a bang-bang play at the bag. Sell can fly. If he had wings, he could fly. He was just about airborne as it was. but he is erased by an eyelash at first base. Pierce will go to third.
Real nice place by Kadama on that. He had to release the ball very quickly, and he did and put it right on the money.
One other score to report is the Walla Walla Sweets 9, Kamloops North Boss 8, so it's a one-run ball game playing the fifth. And Alex Fernandez is the batter. Throws the bunt. It's a squeeze bunt with two away. Often do you see that? And the ball is fielded by Foden. The underhands to the bag go 1-3 on the putout. It was a bunt with two away. It wasn't a squeeze bunt. The runner wasn't going anywhere in third till the ball got put into play. But it's an out. Scored 1-3 as we head to the last half of the eighth inning.
We've seen that squeeze play, Al, with two out. With Corvallis Knights did it twice here, a year or 2 years ago. The only time I've ever seen that.
Well, you could make the argument that it's a squeeze play. There's two kinds of squeeze plays. There's a safety squeeze where the runner holds till you see the balls put into play, or there's a suicide squeeze.
Yeah.
So I guess you could make the argument that was a safety squeeze. Doesn't matter, didn't work. Last of 8 coming your way here. It's a 5-0 lead for the Bells.
They're all running. Oh, looks like this is going to be close. This is going to be close as they come to the track side for the warning tracks race. It looks like Two is ever in second is going to catch it. Is she going to be finishing first? It's going down to the right. It's coming over the line. Is she going to catch it second? Do we have it? Oh!
And we have number 8. Come on over, number 8. Come grab your prize. What's your name? Taylor, congratulations on winning the Run the World race by Tracks. How do you feel?
Good.
Good, not even out of breath, hey? No. Well, that's that kid's stamina. Way to go, congratulations, and enjoy your tickets and your hat, Taylor.
Oh, we almost need one of those like photo finishes at, you know, the still one that they have at the racetrack, but what a race tonight it is. Women and girls run this world. Leading off for your Riverhawks, the shortstop number 6, Robert Phelps.
In the last half of the eighth inning, Dylan Huntsman now into pitch. Out of Denver, Colorado, 5'11", 174-pound right-hander. A junior out of Whitworth College in Spokane. And here's the kick in the 1-0 delivery, high and tight. In fact, it's going to hit the batter. Phelps is going to wear one and draw 90 feet the hard way.
Designated hitter number 48, Max Stay.
Well, Phelps has very good speed, and we'll see if they send him. And
fourth appearance on the year for Huntsman. He's got 2 starts, and this is his second appearance out of the pen. 5 innings, 5 hits, isn't allowed a run, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts, and that ERA at 0. And Max Stagg is the batter. Max takes a strike.
nice breaking ball on the outside corner.
Mac Edwards, the big left-hander, a 3-inning stint tonight. Put up the zeros, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, 1 base on ball. And Phelps with that lead at first base. The pitch is off speed, fouled off down the third base side and out of play. 76 miles an hour on that changeup. If you threw a 76-mile-an-hour changeup today in the major leagues, they wouldn't know what to do with it.
Corkscrewed around.
Phelps is on the move out of the crouch. Here comes the throw, the slide, the tag. Dead on arrival is Phelps. Jacobson took a perfect throw from the catcher tonight, Lamb. That'll go 2-4 on the putout.
Just an excellent throw by Lamb. Came out of his crouch, put the ball right where it had to be. Even with Phelps' speed, he was nailed.
And here's the pitch. Max Stagg takes a cut at a breaking ball. He is down on strikes. Her ball at 78 miles an hour. Good location, good spin, good break. Just a good pitch. And Jason Green will be the batter. Two ground ball outs tonight and a fly ball out for the big left-handed batter. And the pitch down and away. In fact, not held cleanly by Lamb, ball one. We had Jason up on our broadcast here in the first homestand. He had a real good game that particular day. A home run. I think he got a double as well, a run batted in or two. And the pitch. Gives one a ride up the middle. That'll fall in for a knock. Shortened up his swing. He looked for something he could handle and to get it. But my point was, when he was sitting there, we were interviewing him, he's got those long, sinewy muscles that are known for baseball players.
Absolutely. And, you know, you can see it even talking with him about his approach. He's just very solid young man.
That'll bring up Trent Lenahan. Man is at first base, that being Green, with a line single up the middle. Lenahan tonight's got a pretty good night going. He's got 2 hits and 3 tries along with a stolen base. And he looks at a 75-mile-an-hour offering that was not in the strike zone. University of British Columbia Thunderbird. And I guess that program is just something to see. They've got a beautiful ballpark right on the campus of UBC. And the ball is put into play, a lazy one-hopper. Kirkpatrick inside third, fields the ball. Throws a little high, and Cassie, the big first baseman, there to do the splits like a scissor, and that'll set down the side. We move along to the ninth.
By Cassie, he's impressed us this entire stand.
hands,
Tonight
everybody.
for Zach Foden. He works an inning. He surrenders one earned run. He does it on one hit. And in the pitch now is Tanner Leba. Gilbert, Arizona ball player, right-hander, 6'1", sophomore, out of Chandler Gilbert Community College. And this will be his fifth inning in relief, fifth appearance in relief. 4 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, it's an earned run, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. No record with a 3.25 earned run average. And Andrew Lamb, who's done just a great job behind the dish tonight. He's got really nice catching mechanics. Got one of the better base runners in the league, and he gunned him down trying to steal a bag in earlier innings. It was the last inning, and it was Robert Phelps tried to steal second. He aired out a perfect strike right over the bag, right where it had to be. Fly ball, reasonably deep hit to left field. That's way deeper than what I thought it was going to be, and on the run back is Jackson Fox.
That ball just seemed to carry, Alan.
It did. And there is no wind.
No.
As it was, he had both feet on the warning track when Fox made that catch. In fact, by the time he made the catch, Lamb was already at second base.
He was already at second. Yeah.
Just got under the pitch, I guess. And Noah Cassie will be the hitter. Here from Tanner Leba. 2.25 ERA. 4 innings pitch, as we said. Must have some type of a dynamic strikeout pitch. He's got 5 of them on the year. And he's high and wide of the target to go to 2 balls and no strikes. This will make it 18 pitchers in 3 days against the Bells. And they can do some nice things, but the last time I checked, they're not the 27 Yankees.
Whoa.
That's inside, go to ball 3. And again, it's the Wenatchee Apple Sox in for the weekend. The weather looks ideal. Sunny, warm, not particularly what you'd call beastly hot, but warm. And that's going to be a pair of night games. 7:05 starts tomorrow and Saturday, and the afternoon ball game on Monday. And the pitch foul back.
Good breaking ball in there by Leba.
And one thing we have on Sundays, the fans really get a kick out of it, is Icebreaker, the bat fetching dog. He's pretty good.
He really is.
And the pitch in high. Ball 4. Here from Leba. Iceman, I beg your pardon. Ball game just about the 2.5 hour mark. And this is the 43rd batsman to the plate here for the Bells tonight. Crowd here tonight of 2,667. And here's the strike 1 pitch, down and in. Here from Leba. Starter tonight was Reese Hemmerling. 3 innings, 3 runs, 2 earned on 5 hits, 3 strikeouts and a walk. Reese Devlin worked an inning, 1 hit. Mason Chamberlain worked 1 inning, 1 run. It was an earned run on 2 hits. Then you had Mitchell Henrik worked an inning with a strikeout. Zach Foden, 1 inning had worked. 1 run was an earned run. He did that on 1 hit. And here's the 2-1 delivery right down the middle of the plate at the knee. 80 mile an hour velocity.
Keeps the ball down like that, he can very easily get a ground into a double play, which is what he'd be looking for.
In tonight on the infield, Lenahan and Green. Lenahan at third, Green at first, Phelps at short. Adama at second base. Consecao is the catcher. Big Hawaiian kid. Fox, Hernandez, and Hale left through right on the outfield. Place like Hawaii is such a wonderful, warm place, but it has not produced a whole lot of Major League Baseball players over the years. I can remember one, a little right-hander used to work out of a rocking chair motion named Freddie Kalua. There haven't been a lot.
On Hawaii, you see a lot more football there, Al, than you do. The baseball's there, but you don't see a lot of the good athletes don't play baseball. I don't know why.
That was a walk issued here to Jacobson. First and second with one gone.
Jamie Wilson coming out, have a talk with his pitcher.
We used to play the Hawaii Islanders back in the Pacific Coast. They only went 1 year the first year. After that, they said, no.
That's a long trip.
We've got other work for you to do other than lying on the beach. But in those days, they had the biggest ballpark in minor league baseball, Aloha Stadium, and the fewest attendance. There was like nobody there.
You know, it's interesting because Aloha Stadium is where they had the Pro Bowl for many years.
Oh, beautiful
in the
park.
NFL. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Located in Pearl City, just outside of Honolulu proper, not far from Pearl Harbor.
Not very close to Pearl Harbor.
Nate Kirkpatrick got a 2-for-4 night going. Here's the pitch to Nate. 78 miles an hour on that soft curve, and it's a strike, 0-1. Ball is slapped up the middle. Is that going to get caught? It will, but not on the fly. That's in there on a bounce to the center fielder, Hernandez. That loads the bases up. And Gavin Long will be the batter. And again, just a good swing. He didn't overswing. He didn't try to do too much with it. Got something in his sights. Nice level swing, and he's awarded with a base hit up the middle.
A very nice job of bat control.
Play the infield pretty much at a double play depth. Adama is not going to go fully back or fully in, and he's going to play pretty much between the bags of first and second base. Fouled away pitch, strike one to Gavin Long. Hawks tonight with their baby blue top, navy blue trim, and the white pants. Bells with the gray pants, dark blue top, and you can see the pinstripe. Two walks and a base hit with one away. That has got the bases loaded here in the top of inning 9. On outside. Aiden Aguayu is going to be the pinch hitter coming in unless there's a ground ball double play. I really hope there is. Aiden Aguayu out of Whittier, California.
A double play or a strikeout. Now, one thing we've seen a lot of out of this Bellingham Bells team is these fellas, the Bellingham Bells, they really work up the count just by fouling balls off. Good bat control, not striking out a lot. There's another thing.
And that's a chip shot, a par 3 into left field to knock in a run. Noah Cassie comes in to score. Jacobson to third. Kirkpatrick to second. Gavin Long, an opposite field single and a run batted in. And Aiden Aguayo is going to come in. Pinch hitting for the designated hitter, Camden Gillespie. And Jake Lanferman makes his way out to the mound, and that's going to do it here for Tanner Leba tonight. Not a good outing for him. Let's take a break.
Into pitch number 44, Owen Combs.
Owen Combs will be the new pitcher. 7th pitcher on the night and hopefully the final pitcher. 6th relief appearance, 5 2/3 innings, 7 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned. 4 walks, couple of strikeouts, no record, and a 7.54 earned run average for Owen Combs. Bases are loaded, 1 gone. And the pitch inside and low, ball 1. Portland, Oregon ball player, big right-hander, 6'4", 195-pound senior out of Mount Hood Community College. Combs off the third base side of the pitching rubber, and a ball cleanly hit between short and third, and that'll knock in a run, and bases will remain loaded as Jacobson comes in to score. And Aiden Aquia with a pinch hit, run-scoring single.
They really seem to be able to find the holes and not like they're really hammering the ball, just good bat contact, getting it into gaps.
And Bobby Pierce will be the batter. And the pitch is going to miss it. The knee, 1 ball, no strike here from Aiden Combs. Incomplete totals for Tanner Leba. He gets an out in the inning. Run totals yet to be determined. 2 hits and a couple of base on balls. And here's the 1-0 delivery. Right down the middle of the plate at 84 miles an hour at the knee. Pierce was rewarded for his fine defensive play tonight. He got awarded at the plate with a opposite field run scoring double. And for a ball hit to the opposite field, he nailed it pretty good. It didn't slice. He hit that thing right on the screws. Here he's going to pop one up on the infield, on the skin, and the shortstop Phelps there to make the catch 2 away. And the 8th batter to the plate in the inning is Brock Sell. He's got an 0 for 4 night going. He drew a walk in the 6th inning. Got the second, got no further. As Owen Combs goes to work, throws a strike and has popped up foul. Back of third, down the left field line and towards the bleacher seats. 2,667 in the ballpark tonight. And here's the 0-1 pitch, down and away. Two hours and 40 minutes, the duration of this one tonight. Just about what it was last night was 2 hours and 45 minutes. And the reason it was that short because the Hawks didn't have to bat in the bottom of 9. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Combs is 1 pitch away from ending this top half of 9. That's not the pitch. Just missed it. Fouled it straight back.
Roxell has shown us an awful lot. 3-game series. Got excellent speed. Outstanding center fielder.
And the pitch, sinker ball, swing and a miss. 85 miles an hour, natural sink on it. Bottom fell out of it. Let's head to the last of 9.
But let's get people in the mood for the dance party now. DJ Bradley James, why don't you start us off? And let's see your moves, Abby. You got a couple kids. Come on. Let's get it going.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. There it is. That's a robot. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, here comes Kid. Oh, Kid's on the dugout. Yeah.
Chance for you, 'cause there's a spark in you. You just gotta ignite the light.
Abby, I want you to tell the story of fireworks through dance. This is an interpretive dance. You and Kid. Oh, look, it's Kid down on the ground. Will the fireworks come back up? Yes! They're rising up, just perhaps like the Riverhawks in the 9th inning. Rallying, grasping for the stars. She's up! Kid is up, dancing around. Everyone follow Kid's moves. Oh, party's going everywhere.
You're gonna leave them all in You don't have to feel.
Oh, Kid, come on. Kid's a professional. I don't know, Grant, who would you call it? What do you think? You think he's still going?
Leading up, we have Riverhawks right fielder number 25, Royce Hale.
Dylan Huntsman getting ready to work his 2nd inning of relief tonight. Comes into the ball game in a non-save situation. And Royce Hale, who has struck out twice and flied out once, leads things up. Big left-handed batter up there. Here in the last of 9, and here comes the pitch. 85 miles an hour, hard-sinking fastball. He threw that thing with 2 seams. Swing and a miss. Jackson Fox and Anthony Kadama. 2 up here for the Hawks in the last of 9. Out and away pitch brings it around to count even at 1-1. As it stands right now, Mac Edwards would pick up the victory. 3 innings of scoreless relief. He'd go to 1 win and no loss. Reese Hemmerling would be the starting pitcher, and he'd get hung with a L tonight. 3 inning distance, 3 runs, 2 of them earned. However, the ball game is not over. Huntsman takes a gaze down the gun barrel. He throws the pitch at 80 miles an hour, and again, bottom fell right out of it, swing and a miss, one away.
Excellent pitch, and Hale seemed to pull his head a little on that, like trying to jack a home run, and didn't stay down on the ball.
And Jackson Fox is the batter.
Jackson Fox has had a very good game in the field tonight, making a couple of outstanding catches.
.293 batter, on base percentage of .362. And you're right, a couple of really sterling plays in left field. One on the ball that he had to go towards the foul line on, and he went horizontal. He had both feet off the ground to catch a ball. The other one, he had both feet on the warning track in deep left field. And the two-strike delivery, pitch up high. A little bit of home cooking for the Bells tomorrow night. They'll return home, I believe, against Victoria. They're capping off 6 ball games in Edmonton in 2 weeks. Just a quirk in the schedule this year. And here's the 2-2 pitch, fouled away.
I usually don't see that, and a weird situation for them. They're certainly playing well, Al. They're all facets of their game.
And the pitch. That's a hanger that's nailed just foul of the chalk down the left field line. So we got away with it. That change up at 76 miles an hour. Here on Fox. And the pitch, going to miss at the knee. As you can well imagine, both bullpens are idle here in the last 9 with 1 away, and the base is empty. And Huntsman's pitch, swing and a miss. He turned the dial up a little bit, and made that pitch look like an aspirin, an up and in fastball. Right in the wheelhouse with 4 seams.
Exactly right, Alan. He's been throwing nothing but slow breaking balls, hitting the corners just outside, then comes in with that hot one. Jackson Fox could not handle it.
And we'll see what Dama can do here in the last 9. And he takes with low 1 ball and no strikes. Pitch at 80 miles an hour.
Breaking ball.
And the 1-1 delivery. There's a hard smash back up the middle. That hit Watson. Huntsman somewhere on the upper body. That ball was kissed 94 miles an hour off the barrel.
And Huntsman's feeling it. He took that shot hard.
Here's like he's all right. Nobody going to come out from the dugout to have a look at him. And Consecro, the catcher, will be the hitter. 2-out single by Anthony Kadama. And Mac Edwards, that big lefty with a high leg kick and a long slide step home, figures to pick up the win tonight. Two balls and no strikes. Huntsman, the third pitcher tonight. He's out of the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. 5'11", 174 pounds. In college down in Spokane, at Whitworth College.
Even I knew a football coach out of Whitworth College, named Hugh Campbell.
That's correct. And the pitch is given a ride out into left field. Long run over, sliding down on his knees and trying to make the catch is Gavin Long. If that stays fair, it'll be a two-base hit, and we'll have men at second and third. And Chavis Consecro comes in here with a double. And the Riverhawk fans with a little something to root for. Second and third with 2 away. Didn't hit it real hard off the bat, but it found a hole. 78 miles an hour off the barrel.
Really did, just inside the line. It's pretty well hit ball.
And Cruz Hernandez will be the batter up. Be nice to get off the goose egg, get a run here tonight.
That would be nice.
Here's the pitch from Huntsman. It's a called strike. Cruz tonight had a tough night of the plate. He struck out, he's bounced into a double play, and he rounded out to the shortstop to retire the side in the 7th inning. There he chases one up in his eyes.
This is where you want that bat control.
And the 2-strike pitch, breaking ball gets him. That's the old ball game. He strikes out the side. Second, third, and the 4th strikeouts in his appearance here tonight for Dylan Huntsman. Here in the last of 9, no runs and a pair of hits and 2 men left. We'll be back with the final totals and a fairly brief post-game show tonight coming right up. So pull up a stool. We'll be right back. Back here at Remax Field, the final totals tonight. 7 runs, 12 hit attack, 1 error, 11 left aboard for the Bells. No runs on 8 hits, 1 error, and 10 left aboard for the Riverhawks tonight. Mac Edwards is going to pick up the win. Big 6'5" lefty with a high leg kick and a long stride home, and he did the job tonight in relief. 3 scoreless innings, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, and a walk. The first, 7 pitchers tonight. Gets the loss. That's Reese Hemmerling. Goes to 0-1, 3-inning distance. 3 runs, 2 earned, 5 hits, 3 strikeouts. Didn't walk a batter. and got his pitch count up there real early.
Real early. He's up 71 pitches after 3 innings. He threw a lot of strikes, 46 strikes. It's a lot of pitches. And the other thing, Al, with this, if you take a look at it, the Bells only had 12 hits. We had 7 hits. There's 8 hits.
Couldn't get a back-to-back.
We couldn't get back-to-back, and that was the key. And the Bells have done that throughout this series.
Bellingham improves to 13-5. The Hawks fall to 1 game better than 500. They're 8-7. Bellingham has won the seasonal series so far with 3 more to play, 4 wins to 2. And the Hawks lose a game in the standings. They're now 3.5 games back. 2,667. The attendance here tonight on a kind of a cool night, midweek crowd. That's a pretty good house in a 2-hour and 50-minute ball game. Again, Hemmerling, the starter and the loser, is 0-1. Edwards out of the middle in the bullpen tonight picks up the win, 1-0, 3 scoreless innings. 19 pitchers through 3 games, and that's too many.
It's way too many, and this is one thing they've got to get straightened out and get those pitch counts down a little bit. And we also have to make sure that we're putting hits back to back to back. We start doing that, and the team's going to be fine. We saw that last night. We did not see it tonight.
That we did not. We had a little something going in the first inning, first and second base. That became second and third base, but a ground ball out, a line drive out, and a fly out, and that was it. And there wasn't a whole lot to report after that.
No, it just stayed the same pretty well the entire game.
However, tomorrow's a new day, and the Wenatchee Apple Sox will be in town. They're coming off 3 off days. Wenatchee statistically was in the lead in the division. They'll fall a half game behind with a Bellingham win tonight. But they are on the wings of a 4-game win streak, and they're 11 wins, 4 losses, so they're 7 games better than 500. And they, like Bellingham, always put a good team on the field.
They certainly do, and it's going to be a very competitive 3-game series. And if people want to see some good baseball, they ought to come down here to Remax Field and enjoy everything that happens here. Just a tremendous show, and the baseball is good. We see it with both teams.
Real good fielding plays.
Real good fielding plays. Some pretty good hit and runs. You see everything at the ballpark. And there's something about college players. They just have fun out there, and you see how hard they play. It's fun to watch.
All right, tomorrow night, again, Wenatchee's in town for Fireworks Friday night, and we'll have the pictures and the descriptions for you right after the national anthems, right about 7:05. So until that time, you have a very pleasant Thursday night, one and all. Talk to you tomorrow night from right here at Remax Field.